Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night.
Circles running around, break down, chase the light, we're rolling but on the go. Running for my life. Feel the light. Running for my life. Running for my life.
suggest. Just
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
you know I suggest. You know I suggest.
We were playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aimed to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day. 'Cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 3, the final day of Spate Champs. I'm your host, JJ, and today I am joined by the amazing Gamble.
Hey, happy to be here. It's gonna be a good time, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, of course, this very first match, it's one we've seen time and time again, always going to Game 7. We have one last time versus Lotus Gaming. One last time being Electro, Cloud, and Birdo against Lotus Gaming's Bubs, Gad, and Pigeon. It is going to be a banger today, Gamble.
It should be, honestly. This could be the one last time that they see each other in the tournament. We're in winners finals. We're in that back part of the bracket. Who knows who's going to be able to come out on the loser semifinals time, but we're going to start early with a demo. Oh, is that really just going to go in? Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Really? 6 seconds in, we're going to get a demo into just an easy little pass to the middle. What an interesting setup that they've given for themselves. Gad's so far out of position, and that is... I mean, that's a tragic start, but a hype one if you're sitting on the side of one last time.
I mean, yeah, it's exactly what you want to see with that demo coming out, Pigeon just not being in the position for that kickoff touch. Gad just not being fast enough. He was on the back post, had the right idea, but just aerial came out a little bit too sour, letting Cloud get an easy one to Electro. Cloud looking to make more plays, gets a 50 against Pigeon where Birdo's already up into that corner, looking for a double, dunks on Bubs, but Gad already up to the challenge. Now, can he find this double off the corner? He's looking for it, but it's going to be a nice pass with Electro getting in the way of it. What an interception.
It's good stuff right now coming out on the defensive side of things. After those first 6 seconds just being a absolute domination, but oh my goodness, we're going to tie it right back up. Gad, after being stuck on that back post in the first goal, is ready to just slot it in off the back post on the second one. Great stuff up in the left corner there from Pigeon to be able to reroute that. And we'll tie it up at 1 apiece with just under 4 minutes, or just over 4 minutes, pardon me, to go.
I mean, yeah, you know, looking very similar to the goal that one last time scored. It's just a pass out coming from that corner and just beating out the defender, you know, it just goes in. Cloud unable to get a flip reset there as Bubs just goes for that clear. 40 moves to work with. Roberto just a little too fast. Gado getting in the way. This goes to the corner. Electro, first touch, but Pigeon already there. Such a fast team in Lotus. I mean, they are all over the field already.
Definitely doing a good job of just covering up on each other, and great rotation. Oh my goodness. I'm talking over trying to discuss how great the rotations are, how great they're playing the ball at the corner. And then Bubs just makes a beauty solo play, doubles off the back wall, is able to slot it top right and slip it just past, I believe, actually I'm not sure who that was, but they slip it right past, and 2-1 after an ugly start. That's a nice way to come right back into it.
I mean, yeah, you know, Lotus, especially after yesterday, you know, Jordan having to sub in for Bubs and having to complete a reverse sweep, only the third one in SCS, and nearly a spicy one coming out of Berto, but after that reverse sweep, you know, it looked a little shaky, but Bubs now back on the front line, able to come back, and it's already showing such a big difference. The confidence is already there.
It's nice stuff that we're seeing so far. I mean, we've got a lot of game left to be played right here, right now, and there's so much more set, so to see them coming out this hot, it's nice that we're not going to need warm-up games. It is going to be a strong... no way. Okay, good. It's going to be a strong and electric start, and it should just be the exact same kind of finish.
Both teams so talented, you know, just so much Rocket League that's going to be played with so many mechanics, you know. But off the corner, Berto, 2 coming off of one last time, they're leaving Bubs to the ball. Cloud has to find a 50. Bubs nearly finding it in his favor, but Gad there from the touch off the defender. Berto has to make a save. Gets it. Pigeon, though, keeping it dangerous. Double commit coming out of one last time again, but Cloud being a little more patient with it. Doesn't find the touch. Berto has to come in. That's in the right corner. Bubs forcing a 50. Is Gad there? No. Cloud already on the backboard waiting. Is this pass down to Berto? Berto can't go for it. Now coming back in. Slight touch, but Gad just trying to be annoying in the corner. Pigeon, small touch, fakes out one defender, can't fake out the second. Now he needs to find a clear here, but that's a miss. Can Lotus come in? Bubs in the way. That's a shot, but not on target.
Good way to get yourself in there, just kind of put a leg in the passing lane in essence. Not going to result in too much, just a great scramble there on the offensive side, but that is going to be an easy slot off the backboard for Cloud. Just taps it in, no one home to be able to even try to defend that. Just look at the outplay. Beautiful stuff in that corner.
Amazing stuff, you know, all 3 players being involved. Electro getting a pinch, Berto getting a pop, and Cloud with the finish. That's just the 1, 2, 3 you want to see. But now off the kickoff, Electro trying to put it strong, but Bubs there, all the boost in the world to get to it. Cloud, though, in the heavens, where his name, you know, leads us to. Yep. Electro has to find a touch, but that's a miss. It's going to be a shot. Bubs puts it high. Is a teammate there? Cloud, a miss. Electro has him in, but a 50 comes out from Bub. Berto has to find a clear or a touch to a teammate. Anything. There we go. Puts it past one. No boost to work with, though, so Cad's just going to take it happily. Electro, though, he has a chance here. Bubs off the ceiling. Pigeon on the ground. You know, just covering all options on the field, trying to get in the way as Bubs has the ball, pops it over one. What can he do against Cloud? It's a one-on-one. Pops it again, and that's just going to go in.
It's just a nice little touch off the hood. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. You get one to beat the one. You get one to beat the other. There's just no... There's no fancy move there. There's no crazy outplay. It's just one really solid touch, and he's just setting it for himself.
You know, it gets the job done, and it's extremely clean, you know? But, whoa, a pass coming out. Electro just can't find the shot, though. But finds the demo. What can this mean? 4-1 last time, but no one there to capitalize. Pass out. No. Pigeon can't find it. Electro off this corner. Who's going to get to it first? Gad does. Looking for this double. Tries to get in the way of Cloud. Finds a bump. That's going to be a ball for Pigeon, but Berto already there. Now going across the field, trying to start counterattack. It goes into the hands of Cloud. Cloud can't jump back up for it. Pigeon down to Bubs, but Electro trying to get in the way. Now what's going to happen here? Gad finds a touch against Berto. It's coming off the corner. It's dangerous. It's in the box, but Cloud with the clear.
Whoa, good control there. Needs to keep this one out of the back of their net. Sure, there's a minute remaining, and we've seen 6-second goals in this match alone. but you don't want to go down 2 in the back minute. You don't have that kind of time, and you're not going to go down 2. Well, you are going to go down 2. I can't count. I can't look at colors. Clearly, blue-orange wasn't colorblind enough for me, but he slots it into the back of the net. Nobody in real range for it. Does put it towards Cloud, but that is a hard save to make even on a good day. And that'll give him a lead that might be insurmountable.
Cloud just being left alone on the back line there. Birdo and Electro just having a double commit. And Cloud, you know, pushed up a little bit too far and needed to stay on the back post. Gad saw him in the middle and says, I can put it behind you. There's no chance you're going to reach it. Birdo, though, trying to make it possible happen. That's going to be a double. That's going to be in front of the box. Nearly on, but no for the pass. Cloud, can he be there? No. Pigeon clears it out. No boost to work with. 2 demos coming out of Electro. Cloud, you need to find the pass. 2 commit from one last time, but Gad just so strong. He handles both of them by himself.
Oh my goodness. What defense. Absolutely stellar stuff here from Cloud to try and keep the team in.
Birdo, that's going to go high. Bubs, can you find it? Yes, you can. Only 9 seconds left. That looks like it's going to be game number 1.
Could be. You got to slot this in the next second, and it's not going to happen. 2 seconds, 1 second. We're going to keep it up in the air. Bub's going to play around with it. We'll just tap that one down for game 1. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I mean, all things considered, it was a pretty close series, you know, especially at that last minute. If 2 didn't commit for one last time, who knows what could have happened. But, you know, just looking at everything that's happened here, just 7 shots from Lotus to one last times 3. And, you know, that's what's going to take. If you're out shooting your opponents, then you're going to have more opportunities.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a simple way to get to it. Yeah, just a strong offensive showing from Lotus Gaming. A bit of a weak start. You know, we saw one last time come off to a hot one. 6 seconds in, they're able to find themselves a goal off of a demo, off a kickoff. Didn't really see them go for that again, so, you know, could have been a little bit of a freak accident, not something that Lotus needs to focus on, but might be something that one last gives themselves a chance to look towards, you know. Just play off of these demos. Try and give yourself that one-man advantage, that 4 or 5 second power play of actual control of the ball. Like, you've got a way to get this done. You've shown that you're decent at capitalizing in those scenarios, and you've shown that you can play against demos, so you're not too terrible, you know, when your team throws themselves out of position, so far out of position that they're not even in the game. There's ways to work around this, and I think they might want to just hit a little more.
I mean, yeah, you know, like, the more opportunities you have, just the more you're hoping to put it away. Cloud, Flippery said, that's gonna go in! Oh my god!
That was nice.
We might have a restart here, though. You know, even with a nice goal, just technical difficulties coming out in during
we're
the
missing
game.
a player.
Missing a player, game is bugged, we're gonna have to restart.
Can't see cards.
Unfortunate, but at the very least, you know, Cloud, if you're Cloud, you know, you know, he's playing great. He just peaked, showing off the mechanics, showing that he can do good. So heading into, you know, the restart, he's gonna be feeling pretty good.
No, absolutely. There's no reason to be down on yourself for that goal. You don't need to look at it and go, oh, I guess I scored 3 on 2. No, you still beat a man. Sure, you were able to get into the position to take that shot, but you still beat a guy. You were still able to outplay them, and there's some decent emotions that you can take into that next one. There's some good feelings, some just anything, any sort of momentum.
Yeah,
that
you know,
is going to be taken.
Of course, your game's so competitive. Any edge you can get is the edge you're gonna want to take. You know, just starting the lobby back up, getting the players in here, getting things situated. But, you know, chat, let us know in the chat, who do you have taking this series? Do you have Lotus Gaming taking it, or are you rooting for one last time?
Well, no count, I'm assuming. I don't know the rules on that. Joe's hit it with a yeah. That's unfortunate, but it makes sense. I mean, he couldn't see cars.
Yeah, you know, just a 3v2 on the field when it makes sense to count that goal. Just got to make sure that we're keeping the competitive integrity in check, you know, especially with such a big tournament on our hands. We want to do what we can for these players. It was stated before the goal went in, not much you can do in the moment, but as we're getting here, you know, things are situated. No one's really upset, so don't question it, you know.
Exactly.
We're so much Rocket League going to be
cars
played.
now.
Like, you know, we lost 6 seconds, but we're going to gain it all back here on this match.
Oh, are we going to keep it going? Okay. I was going to say every single game so far has had a sub 10-second goal. That's not entirely out of the question, but nah, it's not happening. Okay.
It's over. It's over.
Even our fake game had a 10-second goal, but nope. Game 2, not gonna keep it going. Good play to the middle. Gad not able to get on the back end of that one, as he'll have to play it off the middle, and kind of a bad chip as it just falls into the blue team's hands. Oh, no way.
Shot.
Okay.
Ooh, good save out of Pigeon there. Gad has possession. Looking to stay with it as close as possible. Great 50 in the midfield, but Pigeon just too far to the left. Though he had all the mechanics in the world, finds that double off that right wall, but Berto there with the touch. But Pigeon already waiting there, you know, no one from one last time able to follow it up. A fake coming out. Gad, is he there for the shot? But no, just a bit too off the mark.
Yeah, tough spot to be able to get that one done from. Bub's kind of getting beat out by Berto here. Still take it up through midfield, and that is a laser to Electro. Free shot, ends up getting demoed, and that could be costly, but Berto deep on defense. Gad gonna touch it on, but Electro's still there to keep things safe. No one really able to break anyone quite yet. We're a minute into this match. And I gotta say, we're just not leaving midfield. We're getting some shots, but no one's getting any great opportunities. Oh, hold on. Never mind.
Oh, no, that might be one. That is an amazing opportunity. Gad just finding a double touch setup here, you know, the ball is just bouncing in a nice slow position. No one from one last time carding the back of the net, and you gotta put a hand up, you know, you can't let that go in.
That is a tough one to watch just kind of skip lamely into the back of your net, but it's the way it goes. You can't always, you know, get beat by some sort of beautiful shot. Sometimes you let in a garbage goal. Oh, no way, Cloud. Okay, well, that's a great way to put it back together.
I mean, yeah, you know, automatic regain Berto with just a great carry to this backboard with a flip reset pass, you know, and Bub just awkward off the post, can't get to that ball in time.
Nah, just man had his axles broken on that one. There's just no hope of coming back.
Yeah, you gotta go make a pit stop, you know. Hopefully those 2 seconds in between goals enough for him to get situated, you know. But now Cloud off the ceiling is gonna find a 50 here against Pigeon. No, Pigeon just a bit too fast with it. He's just trying to beat out another defender, but it goes into the hand of Bubs. What a great 50 from Pigeon. And now that's going to be a shot on net. 2 having to go, but Berto, the one with the save. God, looking to take it to the wall, flicks it over one as Berto has to find a touch here, puts it to the left side. Is he going to keep going with it? Cloud there as an option, finds a 50. That's in the middle. Pigeon, great first touch. He's going to have a follow-up. Is that a flip reset? Can he use it? That's a shot!
Beautiful stuff there from Pigeon, playing it the whole way. Look at him get this at midfield. Drives it into the air, barely touches for that reset, gives himself the jump, and it's just a nice little touch on to beat out the defender. Just no point in time was Pigeon scrambling for that ball. Complete control the whole way. Just beautiful stuff, and Cloud's dead early.
You know, if you're Lotus Gaming here, you have to be happy. You just look yesterday's game, and Pigeon starting off very quiet during those first 3 games, and you went down 0-3. But the second the bird woke back up, you guys found yourself reverse sweeping. Like, as long as the confidence fits this kid, you guys are not going to have any issues in your way.
Certainly a force to be reckoned with, but hey, you know what? One last time, not out of it quite yet, but my goodness, Lotus Gaming's looking to stomp in the throat. Look at them. They've been pinned in their defensive end for so long. One last can't get out, and Gad's going to put on a... it's not going to be the perfect pass, but it's nice. Oh, wait, hold on. They're in time.
I mean, Bug, you know, got the best follow-up he could, was dangerous, but a save out of one last time. And already on the counter-attack, Lotus Gaming just so fast with it. Feels like one last time he's just throwing these balls away, you know. Electro not able to keep possession. Now he just goes to Bubs. Bubs is going to stay with it close, trying to put it over another. Goes under Berto with the flipper set, and that's going to go in. What a shot coming out of Bubs.
Jeez. Oh boy, 2 minutes remaining and a 2-goal deficit already. Not looking good for one last time as they're looking to go down 2-0. Still, 2 minutes. A lot of time to fix this one, but not a lot being shown that says they're going to fix this one.
Well, this might be a double. Gad finds a double touch pass, and in their position, Electro puts it past one, but Pigeon there to stop it. Pigeon still airborne here, tries to find a flip check. Is it a ground pinch? Yes, but Berto already in the way. Gad coming back into rotation, looking to play it slow and safe as he gets a 50 against Cloud. Now finds a bump as Bubs comes in. Electro needs to find a clear here, puts it over one, but Gad there. Long touch down, Electros. You don't have boost for this. You have to back away. Now, on the ball, Bubs there, can't find the touch. It's going to be Gad. Gad last man back, but doing his job nicely.
Okay. Really need something from one last time here real soon. But again, they just get the ball cleared back into the zone. Barely able to save that one. It just sits blissfully in the middle of the crease, but no one able to touch it. Birdo laying one on for themselves, but look at the demo on Bubs, and they might be able to get a play off of this. Cloud puts it on target, but it's just easily batted away from Pigeon. And once again, they're just getting stuck in this middle. They're getting stuck in their own defensive zone. Things are just not moving for one last time. They get a shot on there, sure, but it's just not happening.
Oh, what a save!
No touch. No blue player able to put that back on. Easy clear from Bubs. And once again, they're back on their own side of half.
Gets a nice 50. Electro putting it past 2, but Bub's already there. But makes Pigeon mess up. Cloud's gonna have a pass down here, but Gad getting it to it before Birdo can. But as you said, one last I'm stuck on defense time and time again. And if you're always on defense, you're gonna have zero chance to put another goal in. And with 15 seconds left, you know, your chances are dwindling. What can you do? Electros, you find a double touch off the wall. But Gad there for the save. Cloud, that's a pass mid, but no one from the time there.
Going home.
Where's Pigeon, man?
No, it's too late. It's too late again. Man, oh man, just unable to get out of their defensive zone. Great control from Lotus in that midfield to keep on just batting the ball deep. You've shown that they're not good at clearing their own defensive zone very easily. You've shown that they've shown that they can be better than you in those one-on-one scenarios. So if you continue to force them to do something inside of their team play, it doesn't look like they're going to actually be able to do anything that's better than what Lotus is putting forward. One last time is running out of chances.
Yeah, you know, with Lotus having that 2-0 lead, they only need 2 more, and you still need to even put the first one on the board. Lotus just sitting pretty heading into the rest of these games. So many chances to seal it away here. And honestly, they have been looking phenomenal. With Bubs being put back into the rotation, you know, just 2 mechanical monsters on the field, there is only so much that this defensive lineup from one last time can be doing. You know, even though you guys are great out offense with so much talent on the field, you're not going to be able to stop every ball. On top of that, if you don't have the chances, if only one goes in, you know, your chances go down dramatically. You're always finding yourself on the back foot. You need to start pushing forward.
Yeah, something needs to get done. I would like to say that, oh, you know what, hey, one last time we'll just, they'll fix their team play. They'll be able to put themselves into better passing positions. They'll be able to lay the ball back a little bit better and move things around in their defensive zone. But again, I truly believe that the win for them is going to come from them demoing someone. It's going to come from these big hits because they can play really effective defense down a man. We've seen some good 1 versus 2 defensive situations from one last time. So risk it. Take a demo, put a guy out of position, play a 2 versus 2 with 1-man goal sucking, and see what happens.
Yeah, so many things they can try, but they just have to start trying anything at this point, as we've seen the same thing happen in games 1 and 2, and it's just not been in their favor. Bubs putting it over Birdo's gonna try to put over Cloud. That's on target, but Electro, last man back, able to stop the 1-man show. Gad coming in for a pass. Can't use his flip, so Pigeon just out of position. Bubs, last man back, but no one close enough to do anything with it. That's gonna be a pass down to Gad. That's gonna be shots, but stopped by Birdo, just warding it off.
And that was just a good lay off the back wall, but that is gonna be even better. Just a simple floater near the top of the box, and Gad, it's an easy strike to put it away. Look at that. What a nice little chip pass off the dirt. And it's just such a clean strike to the top center of the net.
Now with 4 minutes remaining, you know, you want to make sure that Lotus doesn't run away with this game as they have time and time before. Birdo coming off the ceiling but can't find the touch. Electro's gonna put it back forward. Bubs, slight touch, but just effective enough. Pigeon, great double. He's gonna start this counterattack for Lotus. Birdo keeping it close. This is what you want to see. Possession is the name of the game. You know, you've been throwing away so many balls, so as long as you keep it close, you're gonna have that chance. Cloud coming off the ceiling of his net, finds that save. Bubs not able to shoot it, and the ball was left for Electro.
This is actually really interesting. So instead of the demo approach that I'm saying, which is a little harder to execute, they're actually just over-committing on offense and going, no, we can get back on defense. We can cover up for ourselves. Our one guy that's already shot past is going to spin back around, and our second guy is going to either win the ball or slow it down enough. And that's working so far. I mean, when they're able to get it into the offensive zone, they actually look like they have a level of control, a level of team play to it, but it's not going to matter if you continue to get pinned in your own zone for so long. They're still just suffocating back here. Oh, it's a small miss. It's a small miss on that save. On that potential save, but it's 2-0.
So close yet so far. Lotus gonna have a 2-goal lead, but this is in favor of Electros. You know, 100 boosts to work with. What can he do? Has that carry? Can he go together? No, but that's gonna be passed on to Bird, but Bub's there right with him. Now Cloud keeping it in the center. Gad finding a clear here. Pigeon's already gonna be there to follow it up. Gonna look to keep it going all the way, and he does. That's rolling off the ceiling. Electro has to find this pinch here. Does, but Gad pops it up into a dunk from Electro.
Oh. Could have been a chance there, just not able to react to the little Bubs bump that happened. This Pigeon will lay it deep and try and pin one last time once again, but Birdo trying to play it high. Gad gonna lose it in the sky. It's gonna be a shot on target. The easy tap on Cloud has it. He's in there, off the ceiling from Birdo, and Cloud is able to just scream into position and barely put it around Bubs, not taking the initial shot, giving himself a chance to set up, and it's a nice little lay off the hood just around the defender.
Bubs was in the right position, almost exactly where you wanted to be, but was just too close into the net. You know, the ball was going exactly where he was, but the ball was already in before he was even able to make contact. You know, you just had to be up a little closer. Guy though trying to bring it back. Cloud might find the shot. Electra just put it right side, and that's gonna be yours. And he does. Like we said, simple is key. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to go in.
And that's, well, I mean, hey, I don't need to tell you too much. That's it. We're tied at 2 apiece. We had this in game 1, where in the back 2 minutes things were tied. Now, granted, we've been tied for about a minute 30 at that point, so you know it's a little bit different than this. But oh boy, it was about this time. Oh, it was about this time last time in game 1 when Lotus Gaming were able to just slot one for themselves, and that's gonna break our 7 seconds of even game.
Just 2 misses coming out of one last time. You know, you don't have anyone to blame but yourselves for that one. You just want to put your mind space into the right position. Electro is going to try to regain here by himself. Cloud there to match him. Birdo, you have a shot here, but Pubs beating him out. It's going to be a pass to Gad. Gad trying to stay dangerous, taking the slow approach, but Electro being nice and methodical just knows how to approach it.
And there's those weird defensive positions. That one a 1v1, so a little bit easier to deal with, but oh no! Oh, trying to lay it off the back wall to clear, but it's just a good tap in for Bubs. He's set him up perfectly. Look at that, right at the top right of the 18-yard box. He slots it past Birdo, who is not ready for the ball to get picked off like that, and will once again be just like game 1, where we're down 4-2 with a little over a minute remaining.
If you're one last time here, this is not a spot you want to be in, you know. Just already down. You know, Lotus already having 2 series wins. You don't want to have to pull a reverse sweep, but this is going to be a great opportunity. Electro just there, Gad with the miss, and he's going to clean up house.
Okay. Not bad. Wrong color on the nameplate at the end there for whatever reason. It was broadcast in orange. Don't get that. But 3-4. Just 17 seconds after a 2-goal deficit, we cut it right back in half.
I mean, this gives them so many chances now, you know, whole minute left to work with. You could even keep it about 0 seconds for as long as you want.
Oh, he's there.
With the save. Pigeon trying to keep it going. Electro has to find a touch here. Bubs is on the back line, pops it high, blocked by Electro. This is going to be in this right corner.
Scramble.
Cloud coming in, but doesn't find a touch. Birdo does, though. He's going to find a double here, but Pigeon coming in. Misses coming out of both. Bubs just trying to find control here. Has so much space to work with. Electro rushing in, but just too fast. You know, he's not giving himself time to read the plays happening.
Good break up there from Electro to be able to put things back forward. Cloud gonna try and tap it on for his teammate, but it's gonna be easily picked up by Pigeon, who has a free shot. Birdo there in time. Not gonna let that one go for free as a mere 30-odd seconds remain. There is that demo. People are trying to move forward one last time, trying to get one more shot, but they're getting hung up in the mid. They're getting pushed on. Pigeon trying to keep control, but Electro's gonna get rid of Gad. Opportunity strikes again. Cloud lays it on for Birdo, but ends up chasing the ball and doesn't give himself an open man to pass to. Back 10 seconds. Things are about to end right here, right now. Bubs trying to lay it on. No one there for it. Electro putting it forward. Birdo needs to pop this back in the air, but it's going to get... No, it's not going to get turfed. We still got a chance. Oh, it's over. Oh, they had it, but they couldn't move anywhere forward. Once again, locked out by Lotus Gaming. As we'll see a 3-0 lead in this series. JJ, what do they do?
If I am one last time here, I'd do the most common thing in the entire SCS and take a timeout. But one last time, you know, so many tournaments they've been in, and so many times they did not take the timeout, you know? So we're just going to see what happens here, just waiting on whether or not, if Cloud Ready's up, you know, that's going to determine whether or not we keep on going. But let's look at the stats here. One last time, actually having the advantage in boost consumption, ball position being a little bit even, but, you know, just shots. You know, Lotus Gaming just finding great ways to finish it off. You know, 20 seconds left in this lobby, still unsure of what we're going to do. Maybe the players just want to go right into it. Maybe they've been so close so many times, they have the trust that they're going to come back into the series strong. And, you know, that's exactly what you want. You want to believe in your teammates and in yourself if you want to keep going. But, you know, one last time, you really just have to find out what's making Lotus weak. If you make them bleed a few times in this game, you have to find how to make them bleed more often.
And what we're seeing is just some good shot selection, and again, still some poor defense when there needs to be team coordination. Again, I will never take shots at Lotus, or sorry, at one last time, for having phenomenal uneven or 1v1 defense. Their 1 versus 2 and their 1 versus 1 defense is stunning. But man, when they have to coordinate and actually get a ball out of their end, it is ugly at best.
No timeout taken. Nearly showed us why, but Gadaira for a save and already sending it the other way. Cloud not going to be able to find contact. This Pigeon looks for a shot. It's going to be wide. Electro pops it up. Bubs and Birdo race, but Birdo getting to it first. Electro slamming it downfield. Is anyone there? Cloud keeping the play going. Pigeon trying to put it off center, but Electro already there.
Oh, no.
At the time in the air though, Pigeon is flying. Sees Gad in the position. Puts a pass out.
Oh, that's not there.
Bubs!
Still not there. Huge save from Cloud. Keeping his team in this in the early goings. 4 minutes and 17 seconds remain, but there's already been a couple of huge saves. Cloud gonna put another one on the board, making sure that nothing goes wrong. And Electro a good touch away. Almost a clear, but Bub's there to clean it up.
No,
No
one
boost.
of Lotus's greatest strengths is that they're always reading where the clear is going to go. The biggest reason why they're always on offense is because they know exactly where the defender is going to be. They just limit down the routes and have the one person, you know, they see the most optimal route and they're like, we're going to be exactly where you think it's best to go, and we're just going to shut it down right then and there.
Yep, clog up those choke points, make sure that there's no good passing lanes. A double save there from Pigeon and Gad as they make sure that no one is getting through. Cloud will go back onto the back end with Electro here, but hold on, they'll kind of beat 2 and then lose any potential momentum, and oh boy, almost broke the tie. Oh, might break the tie here off the roof. That's a reset. There, just sails it a little wide.
This is still dangerous though. As it goes into the box, Cloud finds a long clear, but as we said, they're always on their choke points, so that's just gonna be passed down. God, nearly finding his mark, but Bubs has to come in and keep it dangerous here as Cloud finds a touch. Birdo's there for that midfield pass, but Pigeon coming in, making it a shot of his own. Electro, what a great touch, keeping it close. Can he find his follow-up? Yes, he does. That's a double touch. Gonna look for his stop. Ooh, Cad passing it back. Pigeon, last man here. What can you do with 13 boosts? You fake out one. Birdo there just waiting patiently, but you flick it over him into the hands of Gad. Gad, can you find his double? No, Electro with the clear.
Just nothing going so far. Neither team able to break the tie, but that's actually going to end it right there. As Electros dies, he barely gets the shot off. And he just puts it in. A nice ball off the back wall from Bubs, trying to leave it for his teammates, and he's not quite able to recover in time. Doesn't even get his car into the net, as the ball has long since sailed, and finally, the tie is broken, and one last time has a lead for themselves. Oh,
that one might go in. Is anyone there?
Cloud, why did he tap it?
just not turning in fast enough. Thought that Lotus would be faster than he is, so threw away that opportunity. You know, Electro nearly finding an own goal off a defender, but just posting out. Has to be, you know, nearly lots of fortune for one last time and lots of misfortune for Lotus Gaming. That's gonna be a double commit though. That's an open net. There's no boost. Oh, but still no boost. He's just gonna fake one out. Berto with a touch. God puts a shot on, but what a save from Electro. That's gonna be another strong shot and not being able to get to it. That's just gonna be an equalizer.
And you know what? They deserve that goal. Shot after shot here from Lotus in just a matter of seconds. You know, we saw the missed bicycle kick in essence from Gad as he tried to lay it on in towards the net as kind of a little tip-off. But finally, someone slots it home. We've got a tied game once again as these teams will go back into this deadlock.
It's always that 2-minute mark gamble. Whenever we find ourselves at that 2-minute mark. Kidding, one last time. Go Cloud!
He didn't. Oh, the demo
touch. No.
Nothing gained. Cloud puts it on, but the ball is knocked away, and the demo is not capitalized on. And it just doesn't matter. Good little touch on Cloud's there, though.
You know, one last time, nearly finding themselves with the lead. You know, so many times that we've been at that equal point, and Lotus have breaking in one last time, finally with a chance, but just not in the right position with their second man. Berto finding a clear their Pigeon, gets a touch into hands of Gad. Gad gonna find a double, making sure one last time can't capitalize as Bubs comes back in.
A little touch on from Cloud. Pigeon, the free pick. Once again, we're getting that midfield clogged up, but it's kind of getting clogged up by both teams now. Things are looking a little bit better for one last time on their team play. Uh-oh, Berto. Bad touch there for themselves, not able to get the reset that they wanted. Bad movement there from Cloud, but Electro is there to pick it up. Scary situation there.
45 seconds left. Gad's looking, put it past two. Pigeon's there. Is there a shot? No. He might find it over Electro, but Electro getting that very last touch. Bubs, that's a shot on. Electro with another save.
Not credited.
Yeah. Just Pigeon puts a touch high. That's going to be on that left wall. Bubs, what a great way to keep it going. He's going to look for the shot himself. That's just a little wide. 23 seconds left. Both teams scrambling, seeing who's going to break that goal. Going so slow as time is stopping. Both teams just trying to fake another out, but 10 seconds left. Who's going to be the one to do it?
Oh no, couldn't get it off the roof. Wasn't able to put it back down. The knockdown here gonna bounce. Gad gonna clear. It should just crash into the ground. Is it gonna get turfed? Yeah, Berto will slam that one to the grass. And we'll play overtime for game 4. No one wanting to say die quite yet.
You know, Lotus being on match point here. This is one last time chance to put one on the board. But Lotus, you know, it just takes one more goal to secure this series for yourself and see yourself into winners finals. God has possession here. Has the boost off the ceiling. That's a demo. Can he use his flip? That's on the mark. Cloud having a touch to Electro. He's going to send another way. This is a counterattack. Cloud can't find the demo. Berto's all alone in that backfield. Can Bubs find a touch? He can. Pitch it there, but Berto, what a save!
Pigeon trying to get one on, but just ready for it is Berto. Keeping it out, keeping things deadlocked for 40 seconds of overtime as we continue to climb deeper and deeper into this match. But hold on, Gad, decent touch on. It's just laying there in front of the net, but no one is there from Lotus Gaming. No one's trying to push forward on the net. No one's crashing. As Bubs just clears it, and Electro should be able to collect this. Hold on, Pigeon trying to do something in the corner here. Not going to amount to too much. As Bubs will lay it off the wall, that doesn't give himself a good chance, but it's not quite enough.
Bubs nearly doing it himself. They're trying to find the game ender. What a great double, but that's a demo on the back line. Can Cloud find a shot? No, just a bit too far ahead of him. He's not going to find a decent touch. Electro, last man back, is beat though. Pigeon can't find that boost deal. Gonna find it now, but Berto pushing the play. That's a demo from Cloud. Can it be a free net? One's coming off the ceiling of Bubs. What a squishy save. Now Electro finds a touch, but is bumped in the process. Cloud hand in hand with their...
Oh, he's got a man in front.
Oh, that's a real one. We're in a 2v2 now. 2v2 in game 4 overtime. Wait. Oh, it was broken though. It was broken. What? Who broke the rule 1?
Okay. Oh no, Claw's the last man back. He's made saves before. He'll make another one here. Again, uncredited by the game, but a huge take of possession.
He's going to want to pass it down to a teammate, but Gad's already there waiting. Cloud can't find a dunk. Berto tries to stop Bubs, but Bubs going for a corner read, but Electro there waiting. Pigeon there into Electro, just a battle of the corner there. Electro,
he's got a
28
chance.
boost to work with. Is he gonna flick this? Tries to put it over one, but Cad finds the save, saving his teammate Bubs. But that's still not over. It's in the box. Cloud, no shot. Is someone gonna turn? No, Bubs
It's
turns
cleared.
into it. This is a shot. Is Electro there? Yes, that's a save, but it's not cleared. Cloud, you need to do something here with this ball. Tries to flick it over one. He
Wait,
does
it's
so.
right corner.
Cad is there. Electro's waiting. What can he do? Gets a 50. Berto, you're there. That's a pass, but nothing gonna come out of it.
No, no one there for him. The deadened ball in that corner, just not able to be played from one last time. 2 minutes. We're almost gonna play a full extra game. We're closing in on a full extra game to just solve this one. Oh, it's a good touch, but it's not gonna be laid in front. Just cleared by the defense. Berto keeping his team in a decent position. He'll have to do it again. Nope, Cloud. Demos not able to put it forward though.
Ooh, Berto, great job just being on the backboard. New Pigeon likes to favor it as Bubs comes in. That's a quick one too, but Electro there to stop it. No boost to work with. Pigeon puts it past him. 30 boost to work with, but that's basically infinite with the hands of Pigeon. Bubs pops it up, stays with it. Has a possible flipper set, but Berto clearing the long way, not letting him use his mechanics. Pigeon there for a touch. That's midfield. No one from one last time able to capitalize on such a sweet golden ball. Bubs tries to find a dunk on Cloud, but Cloud no boost to work with. Goes under one. Electro there for a shot, but Gad putting it in the corner.
For those of us that want to care about this, there's a minute 20 from us having played a full extra game. We had just barely scored in our original match in the regulation time. We scored 2 minutes in. These teams have played that same amount of time and still not found a goal, but it's put into the corner. I had a bad angle.
Yeah,
I thought I
Bubs.
was on target.
Yeah,
No,
Bubs
Electro?
just couldn't. You know, but Pigeon pops it high. He's gonna find a second one here. Gad already there. Does he find a redirect? That's on the backboard. Is Bubs gonna come from a shot? No. Electro just trying to find a clear, but that puts it a little more dangerous. You know, maybe he shouldn't have put a hand on that one as Gad's coming in, looking to find a double for himself with Electro putting it down. Pigeon 70 boosts to work with. What are you gonna do here? Berto goes up early and finds the touch he needs, popping it high, just giving his team space. Cloud comes off his backboard, finds the touch he needs. Electro, you need to get this pitch here. Puts it over Pigeon. Pigeon's gonna put it into this corner where Bubs await. Bub pops it high. Cloud waiting on that wall, just seeing what's gonna happen. But that's gonna be a pass down. Gad, what can you do? That's missing. But Electro there in time.
A beautiful dummy to be able to lay it around both defenders and no one to slot it home. He fakes out even his own team.
Oh, God. Looking for the musty. Berto, your last one back. Electro, you need to be there before Bubs stops you, but Bubs there for the challenge. Cloud, pop high. Electro, it's gonna be a shot. That's a shot. They take it. They take it. We're gonna go to game 5 on the tournament game right there. You know, they would have
Just
been knocked
played
down.
game 5.
Yeah. But oh my God, basically 2 full games. One last time, just gonna find that last shot, putting it in, and my God, what a game alone that one was, Campbell.
We played game 5 to solve game 4. Now we'll go into real game 5 to see if we're gonna get more of the same. Pigeon once again leaving the match. I don't know why they keep doing that.
No.
But my goodness, what an insane fight there. That's what you need from one last time. A much better defensive showing. You know, not giving up as many bad clears. Like just much cleaner. They didn't do anything significantly more spectacular offensively. This is their peak goals. They had 2 in game 1. They had 1 in game 2. Game 3, I can't remember, so maybe they had more in game 3. Actually, it might have hit 3. But again, you know, they're staying around that same goal total. They need to keep up the defense. That is where they'll be able to find a win here, because they're not finding it on offense. It's just not happening right now. And maybe they'll be able to get their offense clicking by game 6. But game 5, more defensive stalwart is what we're going to need.
Might have to restart the server here, but while we do so, let's look at the stats. One last time, having 9 shots, and Lotus having 15, you know, just a lot of offense coming off of Lotus, you know, 56% ball percentage, 1300 boost being used to one last time is 1200. Just wow. I mean, Lotus is so aggressive, but one last time just having enough saves, holding it off in time to make sure that nothing could come of it. But I mean, Campbell, what a close game. You know, Lotus could have definitely taken it away with that one.
No, it's insane. If you got to the end of that game and you gave them each one more goal, they'd still be tied. Don't think about it too hard.
If not,
No, but honestly, just an absolutely unreal game to get to watch. It's tough if you're Lotus Gaming to not be able to close that one out, but it's the way she goes sometimes. You know, you can't always come away with it. You'll still get at least 3 more chances to get it done, and who knows if you're going to need all of them. You can get it done here. You can put it away. But you're not going to put it away in Game 4. They won't go down without a fight. We'll give it one more go at least to see if Lotus can close things out.
yeah, you know, Lotus nearly finding a sweep would be a little bit rare. You know, you look at yesterday, only 1 sweep coming out. All 3 other games of yesterday went to Game 7 by a 1-goal lead. You know, that's how close it was yesterday. You know, this tournament being so stacked, just insane. So many overtimes, so many close calls, but just so much happening, you know. But I mean, Game 5, it could very well end here, but
Without a doubt.
yeah, you know, Lotus Gaming so talented, we just don't know what to expect.
You ever play Super Mario Strikers for the Nintendo Wii?
I think I used to, yeah.
This kind of looks like the Wasteland field.
Yeah,
the,
you know.
the muddier one with like lightning. Then there's the other Wasteland that's like just Wario Desert, but that one's
You
got
know,
flops.
it just might be the soccer aesthetic, just having the best maps possible. Pigeon getting confused with the team, joining one last time, maybe rooting for them secretly. But as we head into game number 5, he's probably going to change allegiance back to Lotus as he's looking to close it out here. No, you wouldn't want to throw away a $1,000 tournament.
Yeah, that feels like a bit of a bad idea. I've heard of better calls.
Oh, that one,
Right.
that one nearly going in, but Bub's on that back line already. 10 boosts to work with, puts it past 1. That's gonna be a pass out to Pigeon, but Pigeon can't find the touch he needs. Now though, Gad coming off this left wall has Pigeon there. Pigeon needs to find a redirect. That's gonna be on the back on the crossbar. 2 commit from one last time. Berto needs to come in. Bubs though waiting on that choke point. Might look for a shot, but that's a pass. Great save, Cloud. But Berto, you need to clear this out because Pigeon already there, so quick with it. And 2 come out from one last time once again.
Yeah, once again, they finally, one last time struggling for 30 seconds there to clear the ball. They'll clear it and they're going to get pushed right back in their own defensive zone. A great pass on, but it's not going to be enough for Pigeon to be able to put that one away as Electros will clear it out, or get the save and try to clear it out. They're stuck still, and Berto not able to win the 50 to be able to put this ball out. Things are looking a lot of the same of our first 3 games. Going to need to see them come alive in these back 4 minutes as they've just looked dead in the water for this first one here in Game 5 for one last time.
No goal coming out in that first game. Looking similar to last game as of now, but that's going to be a great passing play coming out from Lotus. Berto looking to put it onto his own back board, just staying close to it. A Pigeon trying to disrupt him, get a few bumps in. Starting to get physical, Pigeon relies so much on his mechanics. It's kind of unconventional to see him get so physical. But Cloud, though, has Bubs right in his crosshairs, finds a great 50. Don't know who it's going to be in favor for, but Pigeon already up for it.
Still pinned in their own zone is one last time. Berto going to go all the way up there to try and disrupt anything that's happening. And you could see that Lotus was waiting to play that one off the back, not trying to do anything preemptive, looking to make them bite first. And okay, that's off the cross.
God. Oh, good
now,
spin.
and then immediately slam back in.
Yeah, Bubs nearly finding this insane angle, but that's just going to be on the crossbar to the post out with Gad. Yeah, just two things back to back, but thankfully Gad there to clean up his teammates' pass.
All right. Early lead found by Lotus Gaming. I say early only because the last game took till the back 2 minutes and then another full game nearly to find a goal. But an early goal here for Lotus Gaming nonetheless. And Pigeon, oh my goodness. Look at him just absolutely shield the ball. Completely just boxed him out. You don't see that very often.
Oh, this is a good pass though, but it's not going to be on the mark. Just hits the crossbar. Pigeon was there for the save if it had to come down to it. But what a good attempt coming at it one last time. Pigeon though being down one as soon as he puts a pass out. But Electro, no boost to work with, has to find a 50. Cloud, you need to go up for this. Your team doesn't have boost. You need to find them this time. Now it goes under one. Bubs there, they'll get in the way. Birdo there with the touch, going off the ceiling, has Electro there as an option. Electro's keeping this momentum going. Can Cloud find a shot? That's going to be a little weak though. Gad just there in position.
Oh, can't win that challenge at midfield. Cloud skews it into the corner a little bit alongside Bubs finally actually putting it there, but it's looked a little bit better. Things have looked a little okay, but oh no, as I say it, it's just an easy slot on from Bubs. Puts it into that middle left. There's just no chance of Birdo getting it. He has to completely reverse momentum, can't get up in the air fast enough, not able to put that nose a little bit higher. And a 2-0 lead with 2 minutes might be too much.
Yeah, you know, doesn't take much, especially seeing how close these teams are. 2 goals start to feel like 20, but oh, what a dangerous ground pinch coming out of Pigeon. Electros has the ball here. Pigeon putting it past him though. He's just going in the corner. He's pretty much alone. What does he go for here? Looks for the doozy, just not in the right spot for it. Bubs though, so much boost, finds the reset, but can't follow it up off the touch from the defender. Now in this corner, what can Gad do? Has options. Pigeon's there for his pass. That's a shot on Electros with the save.
Thought he had him there. Should have been an easy one. Oh no, okay, barely clears that away. Birdo not able to get the free goal off of that one as Pigeon keeps things honest, but Cloud doing his best up here in the corner, trying to find a way to force a mistake out of Lotus Gaming, but it's not being given quite yet. Cloud gonna lay this one off the backboard for himself. He's gonna get a little bit of a shot on, but it just skews into the corner as he gets his body bumped. His axles go off the wrong way, and this is not looking possible for one last time. They'll have 1 minute to get one in, and then they'll hopefully be able to do something with that garbage time.
Oh, Cloud, what a flipper set. God with the save. This is looking like it's going to be one last time. It's one last chance with 45 seconds left. Now, a touch comes out, but Birdo there on the back line. Electro puts it past there, but as I said, no one there to turn. This is just a free ball now. Birdo not with the touch. Electro with the miss.
Oh my God,
with
yeah.
Cloud there to clean it up.
Jeez, just a comedy of errors there as 2 shots just go wide, or two defenders go wide for no reason, and an empty net is missed. Hopefully that doesn't cost Lotus Gaming. It doesn't look like it will, as they're just trying to kill the ball. They're just trying to kill time as they continue to bat it around here in midfield. The ball's going to go off the wall. Is there anyone home? Cloud going for it. A big save on that one. Birdo can't get the touch. Electro is going to touch it with 5 seconds remaining. The ball's going to get turfed in just a moment as no one is going to be able to slot it home for one last time. And Lotus Gaming find themselves in the finals. That was dominant through and through. Even the game that they lost, Lotus Gaming felt like they were in control. I just don't have anything bad to say about the play from Lotus Gaming. Just truly unmatched.
We're going to have an interview here in a second. God, congrats on the win for Lotus Gaming. Tell us how you're feeling, man.
We're feeling great. You know, we had a rough game 4, I believe, and so we figured it out. So,
what do you think one last time did that actually allowed them to stave off all of those shots? You know, what allowed them to be able to actually handle you guys in game 4 for a little bit?
We were kind of talking about it, and I feel like we were kind of trying to be a little bit too fancy. Like we were trying to get like the best touches possible and kind of go for flashy stuff on them because we were feeling ourselves, so we wanted just to try and go for it. But we should have just played, simple and just scored, but we didn't. But they were doing really good on defense, so I mean, props to them.
Yeah, and I'd have to just ask, you feel like you returned to that simple game plan there in game 5? Just put shots on net, play easy balls. Did that come back, or did you guys still try and be fancy in your eyes?
No, we definitely just kept it simple. We wanted to close out the series. We didn't want them to have another game, so yeah, we just closed it out.
God, you and Lotus have moved on to the grand finals of Spate Champs. Very close call yesterday against Trident, having to reverse sweep into an overtime, and now you're finding yourself in the grand finals. Congrats to you guys, but you guys will be playing either the winner of either Spate or IFU as they play next. Who would you rather go against?
I mean, I gotta say, I'd rather go against Spate. I mean, going against my own org, and I'm really, really good friends with all of them. It would be amazing to play against them. So, yeah, definitely Spate.
Glad to hear. We're gonna see who's gonna go against you guys very shortly here after this break. God, once again, congrats to you guys. But we have so much Rocket League to be played. I've been your host, JJ. I've been joined by the amazing Gamble. Gamble, thank you so much for all that you've done.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. I'll be back a little bit later, but the people watching on the stream, don't be back later. Stay here right now. We've got more games, more action coming your way in just a moment. Don't close that browser tab. We'll be right back.
I suggest. Just Just I suggest. You know I suggest.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I suggest. You know I suggest.
goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like
We're playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aim to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. 'Cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, I am your host, JJ, joined by the wonderful Trigger.
Well, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to be here. I was just looking at the bracket earlier. I see a bunch of, game 7. So it's been a pretty eventful tournament so far. Hopefully, the trend continues and we'll see some great matches today.
Yeah, yesterday was extremely hectic. As you said, 3 Game 7, but there was an outlier, and that was with Spate Esports, one of the teams that is going to be playing in this match versus IFU. The Spate lineup being Molly, Thieves, and Jerberry, just going by Jerry, with their coach Scully, and IFU with Bax, Radmoves, and looking like it's Bar today. Maybe a little bit of a mix-up, but as so many things happen, just so much great Rocket League to be played, and I'm excited for this one, Trigger. A little bit of correction, OG Shuda is playing, not Bar.
All right. Well, let's kick this one off. Kick off going in favor off the rip from IFU. Oh, the mistouch on the back wall, a bit awkward. OG Shuda trying to find something here. Fortunately, loses possession and kind of, beats his own teammate.
Yeah, Radmu just having to make that save early. Goes into the hands of Shuda, but Jerry already with the pass down. Rad trying to put it down lane, but just not keeping control. Thieves is going to be all over that one. Now touch out. It's in the corner. Bax has a pass, but Thieves just in the way. As we go for a counter attack here, Shuda has to find a way to keep it close to himself, and he does. Great pitch off the corner, giving himself possession. And wow, what a wonderful pass into Bax. That's on target. That might go in, but crossbar down. Ooh, it's just not enough.
Yeah, that was super close. That our first goal is already going to happen, but no, just barely defended off that crossbar. IFU still looking for another one, another chance just high of the net. OG Shooter trying to place these just a bit off the mark for now. Tries for another challenge, but Mally gets ahead of that one. Off the backboard for the counter attack. Shot comes through, but no, Back's there for the save. Oh, and a bump as well.
Now Phoebes putting it back, looking to just do it himself, coming off the ceiling, sees Back's there and just takes his time. That's going to be over a second one. What an unfortunate roll though, as it just goes straight to Shuda, who sends it away to his teammate. But Molly already there. Jerry, you have a shot opportunity here, but just a little too slow. Pax nearly with an own goal, but keeping it safe.
Yeah, I was a little confused there. I think Rad moves just sitting back post. I guess zero boost is just looking super awkward. Teammate has to come in and almost own goals, and this one might just find its way in. No, Rad moves with the double off the backboard to save it out. Infield pass to Phoebes, a shot, and it's an own goal, unfortunately. I think it was barred down and out, but I think they put that one in themselves.
Yeah, you know, Phoebes, even though he had a great shot, it was just not enough with shootout. Unfortunately, there, if you're IFU, but fortunately, if you are Spate, but as you said, what a weird way to start off a series, but, you know, either way, that's a go for Spate.
Oh yeah, and almost looking for a second one right off the kickoff. He's back into the midfield. OG Berry, I think, gets caught up by Mally there. Now possession back over. OG Shooter trying to put one on target. Phoebes there to the sidewall. Now Jay Berry gonna try to take this one out. Saved out by Bax. Now trying to put this into the midfield across the net, but no one there.
Now moving on to a counterattack, Phoebes tries to put a strong one on, but slow enough for Bax to reach to it. Now Molly with the 50 in favor of Spade, but Jerry just with an unfortunate miss, but Phoebes coming in. That's a great double, but not gonna find any chance at the net. And OG Shooter just a little bit awkward here as Molly gets a touch up to Jerry, but Jerry not able to find contact.
Yeah, you know, the defense looking a little awkward for IFU, but so far only have allowed that one goal. Looking to try to get a counterattack, but once again, Jay Berry with this touch out, gets dunked. O'Malley waiting there, sending it right back to Jay Berry into the midfield. Phoebes is up, looking for the shot. 2 players up, and both miss, actually, maybe even 3. Yeah, so far not able to really get that offense started as they really would like here. And oh, this might be an unfortunate touch. Yes, it will. Jay Berry's just going to take that one for free.
I mean, yeah, you know, just a great shot on Brad, just putting himself a little bit too in front of the ball and Shooter just not in position. No boost to really keep up with it. And, you know, Jerry just finds a free one in that top left corner. But off this kickoff, you know, IFU just really needs to start bringing it back here. You don't want to let Spate have such a good momentum and good lead this early on in the series. Molly touchdown, Shooter there, full tank of boost, puts it to himself. Phoebes not in position. Jerry there, front man, but does his job. Bax though just finding that choke point, looking for a pinch off the ceiling, but Phoebes gets to that 50. Now Molly looking to start this counterattack, going a long way. Shooter can't find the touch. Molly backwards, so Rad's gonna have a free touch here, but a little break of a momentum with a bump there. But just a great flick straight to Bax, and now looking for this demo. That's a shot opportunity. Shooter's there. That's on not target, but Molly with a great save.
Yeah, they're trying to rev this one up. Maybe another chance, but Jay Berry barely gets in front of that one. And, you know, I feel they look like they've been playing well, but they've just been making simple mistakes on that defense. Maybe one will come out here. No, the save will come through. Bad moves, passing this one back into OG Shooter. The shot's going to go to the backward. And I feel like they've had the pressure, but it just can't seem to find the back of the net right now.
Yeah, as we're starting off with a quick counterattack. That's a 1-2. Molly there, but Shooter bar down. What a save by him. Phoebes trying to cut it back in, but not on target. Now as we head into this corner, IFU only has 1:10 to make magic happen. Rad moves, carrying it a long way. That's going to be in the box, but Phoebes there's so much time and so much control. Gonna look to go under back, but it goes over him with the flipper set to a pass to Molly, but that's on the post. That's not going to find its mark. Rad moves, down was Jerry, but Molly turns around. He's looking to be dangerous. Shooter's a little awkward, but Molly just can't find the shot.
Yeah, clock is ticking. 45 seconds left, and Jerry cutting off that offense once again. Looking to center this one. Molly's up for it. I think has a flip. Looking to try to use it. No, Phoebes is going to collect that one now. Off the ceiling, trying to drop this one down. Can't find it. Jay Berry, though, for the shot, and that might just be the nail in the coffin with 31 seconds left.
Spate just being so amazing in this game. Found an early lead and just kept it going. You know, offense being their best defense, and just great movement coming from Spate here.
Yeah, definitely. I think that third goal definitely looked like the cleanest one there. The first two maybe forced off of some mistakes, but that third one definitely an outplay. And Radmu's trying to get this offense started for his own team, but unfortunately gets cut out at midfield once again. They're trying to just break out, but this ball's just being kept in this orange zone.
10 seconds left. IFU need to start thinking about what Spate does so well. You know, especially that second man always in position and getting a fourth one to run away with in game number 1.
Yeah, and once again we see Bax off that inside of the post. Another mistake on defense. It looks like they're just, I don't know, maybe it's the pressure or something getting to them, but they're just making simple mistakes on defense and allowing Spate just to capitalize every single time.
That's going to be game, you know, just a good way to start off. If you are a Spate fan, IFU just need to find ways to clean up this match. But, you know, it's Spate. Spate was a #1 seed for a long time, just shortly falling into #2 during that last split. And IFU, even though they have been doing so great, they definitely earned their 3rd seed. Spate just feels like they're in a league of their own right now.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a different team from the last time I casted them. You know, they lost to the underdogs earlier, but now, you know, they're the only team that's swept so far since the quarterfinals. Everyone else went to Game 7, so the competition's been super close. But Spate, like you said, is that one outlier, and you know, I think they're looking to do it again with a beautiful 4-0 lead here in Game 1.
Now, as we head off into Forbidden Temple, Spate is a very methodical team, a very consistent team, but with that consistency, there is patterns. If you need to start picking up on what they're putting down, because they have already figured you out, and now it is your turn to respond to what they do. Now, off this kickoff, we're going to see who it goes to, as it's right there in the middle. Can Molly reach it? No one there from IFU, but great demo coming out of back, but Jerry just uses the opportunity for a shot, but saved by Shuda. Now Back's going the other way, but Molly just there stopping their man as Rad just finds a great clear, but Phoebe's already waiting, but a little awkward with it. That's just gonna go in. A little bit sloppy coming from Phoebes there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spate was looking pretty solid in the last game, but you know, 16 seconds in, massive mistake. Phoebes, I think, thinking he has that read initially, then realizes he's pushed up a bit too far, it goes over his head, and can't even chip it over the net. So, you know, if you're IFU, you're definitely gonna take that, especially since it was a shutout in Game 1.
I mean, Spate has just been very on top of it, but just after that mistake, you know, IFU is going to just want to take this opportunity to really start cementing themselves in this game. Whether you just stick with this one goal and try to cement it, or you just keep on going through offense, you know, that's really up to you. But all that matters is you don't let them catch on fire. Jerry nearly finding an amazing angle. Phoebes off this ceiling, 23 boosts to work with. He's gonna have to find a pass here. Yes, he does. Molly there for a shot, but Shooter already in the way. The closer you are to the ball, the better of a chance you're gonna have to put a hand up for the shot that goes on. Shooter looking for a pass back, but Rad just not expecting it, pushed up too far, so Shooter having to take it to himself. Backs on this corner, but already beat out by Spate. Offense, and that's gonna be shot on, and Jerry finds the bottom left corner.
Yeah, and what a placement there, making up for you know, his teammates' mistakes with Phoebes' infield pass off the corner, and no one able to be on that back post. You know, back post, definitely a crucial spot to be in. A beautiful placement from him. Gonna tie this one right up, and you know, forget about that early goal that they let in.
Forget it, they will. You know, an even better way to forget it would be with the goal there, but Rad just in the way. But Molly already there to make sure they can't get a counter attack going. I mean, Spate, something they do so perfectly, kind of reflective of Lotus's. They just limit what IFU can do, and then the most optimal route they get in the way of, which is either leaving them with the worst options possible or leaving Spate with the ball themselves. Now Molly already on that back line is backwards, but what a great bicycle touch to Phoebes. Phoebes can't quite find the redirect as Back's up for that first touch, but no boost to work with. That's going to be a miss. Shooter can't go up for it as Jerry's just clearing it out to Phoebes.
Yeah, you know, I thought maybe he'd be able to reach that one, but I guess no boost. You know, Back on defense. Phoebes is up, but Back is also there for the challenge. Now maybe something's starting here for IFU. Rad moves, looking for the infield pass over to OG Shooter. He's going to put one on target, but not. Oh, Malik got a piece of it, but it wasn't enough. IFU going to be taking the lead once again.
Molly, you know, just so close to finding that save. Hits it to the post, but posted not in his favor. It's going to go straight back into the net. But still so much time left on the board, and especially a game like this, it has felt so close in game number 2. You never want to count anyone out.
Yeah, you know, maybe playing, you know, maybe IFU just plays a bit better from the, you know, ahead, you know, had that early goal. Unfortunately, let one in themselves, but now they're back in that lead. Hoping to be a little more comfortable here. Jibber going to take this into the corner. And back to the grade 50. Phoebes looking a little awkward. They might look for one more. It's saved out. Rad moves now. Has OG Shooter in the midfield off the backboard. Jibber is there, but the dunk comes through. Backs now his chance to pressure up over one off to that backward. Once again, Phoebes not a lot of boost. OG Shooter there for the shot, but Jibber somehow gets in front of that ball.
Rad putting it to the backboard. Is anyone there? 2 misses coming out of Spate. Just a bit panicked, but Molly off the crossbar gets the save. Rad moves still a bit dangerous, but Jerry just coming in for that clear. Shooter though not allowing it to happen as he's playing it slow, playing it weird, making sure that Spate can't read him. But Molly finding the opportunity, goes off the ceiling, can't find a follow-up though. But Jerry already on the left wall, so quick with it. That's gonna be a waterfall down. Shooter hits it into Phoebes, but what a save coming up backs. Molly though, he wants to keep this offense going, but straight to Shooter. Shooter's gonna look for a clear here.
Oh, and unfortunately, Jayberry gets a touch on that. Bax trying to keep this one in, pops it past Phoebes, but Mally right back to Phoebes. Jayberry's up for it, gets blocked out. Mally trying to keep this one in, gets it around Bax, and no one there for the follow-up. OG Shooter with a massive clear downfield. Jayberry gonna click this in the corner, infield pass, but massive clear from Phoebes, looking to drop this down. Jayberry trying to find a touch off the backboard. Phoebes for the shot, it's a bit weak, looking awkward, but Rad Moves will save this one.
Molly puts the touch to the backward, finds the demo. Jerry there for a shot, and what a great play coming out of Spate, tying us up with 1:15 left.
Yeah, you know, it looks like IFU is going to exit, but the massive demo comes through Bax, just leaves an opening. And once again, that Spate placement, pixel perfect, tying up this, game 2.
Yeah, just wonderful vision coming out of the two teammates there. I bet the comments were impeccable with that one, as Jerry, no boosted work, but can't find a follow-up. But Molly there to support his young teammate. But that's going to be a 1-2 pass to Shuda, but Shuda not in position to capitalize on it. And off the ceiling, Phoebes already with the read, as he is so smart when it comes to this game. Now though, Shuda is just playing patient, going under Jerry, going to go over Phoebes. Molly, last one back, doing a great job on that spacing, making sure that it doesn't catch him off guard too. Phoebes up with the ball as Radmoves comes in, finds a 50. It's going to this right corner here. Jerry to himself, has a touch. Radmoves with the miss. Jerry's gonna keep going with it as he tries to find a carry here. 60 boost to work with, looking for that flip reset. Goes under one, trying to go over the second with Shuda with the save.
I was honestly surprised how he stuck with that ball. You know, somehow I don't know, maybe kind of pogoed off the ground, stuck with it, and did a good job on that. Almost had another goal there for Spate, and with the clock counting down, I think this might be golden goal opportunity here. Spate keeping this offense alive. Molly's up for it. OG Shooter will find the clear. Fortunately, only goes to Jayberry. He's looking for one more. Has a bit of boost. Gets the flip reset, but can't go under. Rad Moves with the read. Final few seconds. Molly another shot saved out to the corner. And will IFU drop it? Yes, it will. And here we go. Game 2 overtime.
Spade just wanting to keep that clean record, but IFU not wanting to drop down to that 3rd-4 tiebreaker, as there's so much to be made just winning this match alone. Winning this match alone guarantees you at least $300 with a solid chance at that $600 prize. While Spade Champs being a $1,000 tournament, so much on the line here. Jerry with a great save as we get back to the gameplay here. Rad moves, finds a touch to himself, tries to find a double. That's on target. Can Phoebes get back to it? Yes, he does, using his flip to just be there in time. Backs bumped out. Phoebes has possession here, but Rad moves, find the double. Jerry needs to come in, but Shuda beating him out. Molly now there in the front line. Gets a touch out to Phoebes, looking to keep it himself. 100 boost to work with. He's gonna go for a carry here. Needs to find a 50 on Backs, but Backs just puts it over him. Now to Jerry. Jerry soft touch with Shuda there. Jerry just not close enough to it, but going there for the 50. Rad moves, hits it a long way. Phoebes now on the ball. He's on this left wall here. Has boost to work with, has options, but Backs beating him to it.
Yeah, that just going back to that save, that was like halfway in the net. I had a good angle on that. Surprised it went in, or sorry, didn't go in. And now Spade looking for maybe one more. Molly got bumped off the ceiling, gonna have to float back down. Rad moves, trying for this redirect, but Jayberry just a bit too quick. Woody Shooter doesn't quite get the catch that he wanted, but it will get downfield. Molly last man back, finds this clear up high, looking for the follow, gets it over one. Rad moves there, waiting. This one might just be on target. Phoebes last man back finds the crucial touch and keeps Spade Esports alive for now.
Rad moves. That's gonna be a good touch to the backboard. Jerry having to force it into this corner, but Backs there for that touch. Good 50 coming out of Jerry though, as Backs and Shuda getting two demos onto Spade. Shuda, can you capitalize on this moment? Molly low boost, but finds the challenge. Rad moves there, but Jerry just putting it over him. Backs last one back, avoids the demo, gets the touch he needs. Gets good 50 in this favor, but Rad moves not able to read that bounce. Now though, Phoebes has control, puts it past one, no one there from IFU, and that's gonna go in. It's Spate take game number 2.
Yeah, I think OG just had an unfortunate 50 there. Phoebes, I think, kind of predicted that a little bit, that infield pass, and got that read. Looked a little wonky, but in the end, that gets them the dub. And now Spate up by 2. IFU was so close, and it looked like they had the pressure. Even that one goal almost went in, but unfortunately, Spade, moving up 2, and IFU gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
IFU, you just had so many opportunities, but Spate doing such a good job, especially at the end. There got a very, very scary for Spate as those 2 demos coming out, which is not enough momentum on the ball or being in a good enough position to make anything of it. But heading into game number 3, this might be the most vital game besides the game winner, of course. But, you know, if you're IFU, you don't want to be down 0-3. And if you're Spate, you know, you don't want to let IFU just start making a comeback in momentum. So game number 3 going to be a big decider for how this series is going to pan out.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I always say game 3, even in a best of 5 or best of 7, I feel like game 3 is that crucial one. Like right now, if Spate win it, all odds are with them to win the series. You know, winning 4 in a row is hard nonetheless. You know, sweeping a team, and if they have to reverse sweep it, it's a whole other story. There's so much pressure on top of it. And let's see if IFU can get off to a good start, as you know, this might be the must-win game for them.
Molly having such good vision, goes for an infield pass, but just caught out by IFU at the very last second. Shooter trying to find a 50 onto Phoebes. Phoebes looking to stay with it. That's a ground pinch down, but Rad just popping it high. Molly with a pass onto this backboard, looking for a demo on backs, gets it, a pinch coming out, and that's going to be first goal for Spate.
Yeah, this is just the same play. Phoebes comes in, gets a demo, and then Molly clears out the other guy. Everyone commits, but it doesn't matter. There's no one left to save the ball. And Spate on the board once again. You know, IFU was struggling a bit from playing from behind. And, you know, now starting off this one quite early, down a goal.
He's already coming in, already looking to be dangerous as Molly comes there to support him. Shooter nearly hits it straight to Phoebes, but good job staying around him as it's put down towards net. But good 50 by Phoebes there. Backs having to come in, find this 50, looking for a dunk, and does so beautifully. That's going to be a touchdown, but Jerry pops it high. Molly waiting, has options with Phoebes. Phoebes looking for a shot. That's on target, but Rad with the save.
And what a save indeed. That was off his own crossbar, almost bounced in. And now backs for the counterattack. Has the air dribble. They got a demo themselves. Molly's last man back, but OG Shooter couldn't put it on target. Does collect that 100 boost in the corner, but unfortunately leaves the ball. Rad moves there, pass one. OG Shooter has to find this touch, gets beat. And right now Spate holding this defense with, you know, a lot more demos I think we've seen so far.
Area looking to find an air dribble bump, but Shooter being bumped to the ball itself, as that one's going to be high, but Backs puts it into safety. Jerry turning here, might look for a pass, pops it high to jump, but Shooter first one to it. Backs there coming out of nowhere, but Molly beats him to it. Phoebes, what a great pass middle. That's going to be a target, and what a play coming out of Spate. That's beautiful Rocket League right there.
Yeah, what a beautiful 3-man passing play. Molly to Phoebes. Phoebes instantly centered that one right back into the midfield, one touch. And just a beautiful play. Everyone connecting on the field. You know, Spate, like you said, looking like they're on another level. And if they're connecting like that, definitely are. And even Molly stealing that 100 boost off the kickoff. Starving off IFU just from the beginning. Molly now looking for the center. It's up over, but no one else up from Spate. Backs looking for this air dribble out. Gonna get met by Jay Berry, which popped up high in front of the net, looking dangerous, but Rad moves will cleared out to the corner.
Now 3 minutes left. Phoebes almost making the 3-goal lead. IFU needs to start getting something going here, you know. Even though they found goals in the past, they haven't found themselves with a series win yet. And this is such a pivotal game, as mentioned before. Jerry, though, Backs nearly going all the way. Does he find his bump? Yes, Shooter, go for the shot. No, he didn't think the opportunity would come and turned away just for a second, but that's just long enough to make sure that opportunity dissolved.
Yeah, and I think it's the second good chance I've seen Shooter have on target, and unfortunately couldn't place it. Now see if he can redeem himself. Has some boost to work with. Gonna take this one to the sky. Tries to find that ceiling patch. Rad moves there. It's off the backboard. Maybe a chance. Well, the fake comes through. Backs doesn't bite. Gets the touch out. Holding on to possession for now, but whiffs that one. And Jay Berry's gonna pick this one up, trying to get a pass. OG Shooter couldn't find it. Doesn't get the demo either. But the ball still dangerously in this orange half, looking a little awkward. Goes off the backward. Rabs moves just floating in the air, and they're gonna put one more in the back of the net.
I mean, Phoebes and Jerry, 100% goal participation, making Molly look a little silly on the winning side. But 3 goals for Jerry, 3 assists for Phoebes. And I mean, this is just great offensive pressure coming out from Spate Esports. You know, they really just want to get it done and over with and find themselves in the grand finals of the Spate Champs. But there is a lot more that has to be done. You know, IFU, the 3rd seed for a reason. They've won majors, they've won tournaments, and you know, they're not a team to be underestimated with, especially being one of those teams who have completed a reverse sweep. So if they do go down 0-3 here, it's not like they haven't done it before. They just have to do it in a team in Spate. A team so strong, a daunting task, but one that is not impossible. Bax though doesn't want to have to do that as he puts the pass down to Shuda. Shuda looking to put it to a teammate, but now not able to make anything of it. Molly puts it down. What a great 50 as Shuda comes in. Thieves has to go to that backboard. Jerry needs to put it into that front man position. Thieves gets a 50, but Shuda up in the air. Molly coming in. What a good pass out. Thieves, though, not there for it. And now Jerry comes in. Is there a shot? Puts it in the corner. Back's already waiting. 100 boosts to work with. He's going to find this clear here and puts it into safety.
Yeah, clock not in their favor right now. Minute left on the clock, and Mally's passed everyone. OG Shooter's taking his hand off his controller. And, you know, I think that might be a wrap here in game 3, and reverse sweep might have to be the solution.
Now just, you know, so much that IFU has to work on heading into game number 4. They're going to have to just find a way to do it. Spate have been amazing this game, you know, just being 4-0 is great. Nearly making it 5-0, but a good stop from Shooter. But IFU just need to see what Spate is doing so well. They need to start getting in the middle of their passing plays because, as you've seen, they're very pass-oriented. All of those assists coming out, they've been trained to always look for each other. You know, Scully being such an amazing coach, he's going to teach them the most optimal ways. But if you know what they're aiming for, you got to get in the middle of it. But Bax, what a screamer, not being able to put a save onto that one, ruining the clean sheet for game number 3.
Yeah, they finally get one in the back of the net, so hopefully, you know, a swing in the momentum just a little bit. But I know I've just been looking at that Spate team, and they've been connected, and that's the biggest difference here. You know, they're finding each other on the field, and it just looks like they're getting better and better as the series goes on. Maybe they'll be able to find one more here for IFU, but the clear comes through. OG shooting and drop that one right back down, but Phoebe's already up early. Gets in front of that, and Mally's going to collect that one in his own corner. Easy little air dribble out, finds a second touch, and Jay Barry actually gets a piece of it back. Looking for the clear, the clock's counting down, doesn't really matter. Maybe they'll find one more just for fun. And with that, ball will hit the ground, and Spate go up 3 here in this best of 7.
IFU, if you want to make it to Grands, and all you have to do is win 4 in a row. No biggie, it's only Spate. But in all seriousness, you know, you need to take a timeout, breathe for a minute, stop their momentum, and talk your own game plan. It feels like we have been on Spate's metronome all game long, just moving to the beat of their rhythm. But IFU, you need to disrupt it and find a little bit of balance within your own chaos. Now, though, a little fun fact, you know, as consistent as with Spate's win so far this series, going up at 3-0, every single match that has happened, there has been an own goal coming out. So we will see if game number 4 is going to continue that little tradition. But IFU, what can you do against Spate Esports?
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats here, and IFU actually have possession by a little bit, you know, 52-48. And they even have that boost consumption up a bit more, you know, about 500 more than Spate's. You know, I think Spate just being a bit more efficient with their goals. And they had so much pressure in this last game. You know, IFU finally getting, you know, a bit of ground in that last few moments, but it was a bit too late. The clock hit 0. And, you know, right now is going to have to be the moment where they put into that 6th gear and really show up.
You know, just taking a time out here, IFU doing the right thing. Just making sure that they're just taking the time to breathe. You have a long road ahead of yourself. You want to have that stamina. And, you know, Shooter has been here for an interview to state that they have practiced that. They have gone through just making sure they can go all the way through all those games. And, you know, this is where exactly they need to start it. But Spate, they don't want to let that happen. They want to end it here and now. You know, any game earned for IFU is a moment they're going to start believing in themselves, and that's not what you want. You want to crush the dreams here, and you want to secure yourself a spot in grand finals.
Yeah, you know, IFU, they were super close in winning that game too. They looked great. Just a few, you know, defensive mistakes led to another goal. And this last one, I think, got a bit away from them. So I think this is definitely the right decision, taking this timeout right now. And, you know, if they don't take it now, they might regret it in the future. You know, you got to take one win at a time. And if there's anything that's going to help you, you know, the timeout giving you that buff, right now is the time to do it. So let's see if they can take at least one here off of Spate, because I think the players are ready to go. And, you know, they're going to have to take this one at a time. You know, think of it 0-0. Just put everything out on the field.
Now heading into game number 4, this can do it, or this can be the start of a monumental run. So many storylines finally being brought into fruition. You know, we've had an entire tournament up until this point. Will we get El Clasico in grand finals with Lotus versus Spade, or will IFU just continue to mark their journey down? Brad moves in the air. He's going to be able to find a touch here. Looks for a small one to himself. What a 50 against Jerry. That's dangerous on target, but Molly with the save. Now in this corner, backs find the pass into midfield, but Phoebe's already waiting, and Jerry already up. You know, Spate just doing a great job just finding a way to put the ball in the right position for their teammate to follow it up. A pinch coming out from Rad moves though. Shoota's gonna be in a good spot for it. That might be a shot just a little high. Molly puts it into Phoebes, and I mean, man, a counter attack already blossoming. That's the third man, but Phoebes can't follow that one up.
Yeah, Jay Barry now looking for something of his own. Gets beat out by Rad moves. Does find a second touch. Gonna fly across the pitch. Molly sending this to the backboard. OG Shooter, I don't think can reach up to that. Phoebes, the shot goes in, but straight to OG Shooter, who will find the save. I think a bit better placement. They could have found the opener here. IFU, you know, this is their must-win game, so a bunch of nerves probably playing effect right now. You know, maybe with that timeout, they've had some time to cool down. So far, no goals. Just have, you know, been better than some of our previous ones. I think a goal in the first 16 seconds, but maybe they're looking for one right now. OG Shooter off the backboard to backs. Molly looking a little awkward. Rad moves will find the 50. You know, both teams fighting for that opener.
90 seconds have gone by, still scoreless on the board. Who's going to be the one to break that though in game number 4? As Jerry finds a strong 50. Molly already coming in, has to find a 50 for himself against Rad moves. Phoebes there for a challenge. That's bouncing down high. Shuda puts a touch out. Bax wants to go in, but Phoebes coming out of nowhere, setting up Molly beautifully. Jerry off the ceiling. That might be a shot, but it's just not on target. Nearly a great passing play coming out of Spade. That's a shot on for Phoebes, but Bax with a save. Jerry coming back in. Brad has to find a 50, does so successfully as it goes into the corner, and Shootout pushes them straight into safety.
Yeah, another great chance there from Spade, and you know, just once again the shooting just a little bit off the mark. Molly now looking to start something of his own. Never mind, Bax just gonna take it off him. Try to hunt down Phoebes, no boost, but he gets it past another. Couldn't quite get that bump, but a big demo from OG Shooter. Gonna find the 50 as well. No one challenging Molly as of yet, as Rad moves finally finds this touch. But a massive clear back downfield. And OG Shooter gonna try to collect this. Gets a bit away from him, but I think faked out Molly as well. Phoebes past one, has Jay Barry in the midfield looking for a pinch. But I don't think they quite got it in the direction they wanted there.
Now though, this ball going down the field, but Bax just able to keep it going. Just using all the momentum he can to keep this ball high, but Jerry reads it. All the boost in the world down to Molly. Now Jerry puts a shot on net, you know, nearly working out with that back-to-back play, but just being cleared out. Shuda with the shot, that's on target, open net, and Shuda breaks the equalizer, and we have a goal in the after 3 minutes.
You know, and that's exactly, I think, what IFU needed to. They had to score first here, because, you know, if they get scored on right away, that's just going to bring that morale down. But, you know, now with the clock, it's been, like you said, 3 minutes. There's not a lot of time left. There's still enough time to get some more goals, but having that lead is definitely a big weight off their shoulders. And maybe they'll find one more as OG Shooter off the backboard, can't quite get it. Rad moves the weak shot, but Molly at the backflip can't find the save, and IFU up by 2.
Molly just being caught off on the crossbar, just a little bit of an awkward approach coming from the post, just sets him up weirdly on the crossbar and nearly gets it. Almost an insane recovery, but Rad moves just able to secure that goal for IFU with only 1:46 to work with. Can Spate find a way to sweep this, or will IFU start their comeback? Now though, Bax with possession, finds that corner boost, a little bit of a bump coming out from Shuda, but Rad moves coming back in. Now in this corner, just leaving it, fakes out of the defender, but Phoebes there supporting his teammate. Now pass down to Jerry. Jerry no boost, puts it center field, but Molly just a little bit far from the play. Now Jerry going up, Bax there to challenge him. Bax gonna want to follow this up, but no boost. Passed out to Shuda, but Molly's just gonna find it clear here.
Yeah, Molly trying to follow this one up. Like I said, clock running out, 1:15 left. Spate has to find 2, and that's a big clear from Rad moves, just buying a bunch of time off the clock. Jay Barry gonna try to control this in the corner. Gets it past 1, has a little bit of boost, trying to reach for it, gets the 50. Will steal the corner boost as well. OG Shooter first one to this. Has the touchdown at Bax. They were looking for a pinch, but it got intercepted. Final minute here. Molly trying to get this cleared out, but Bax keeps it in the zone. No one there from IFU, but they don't have to score. All they got to do is just keep this ball out of their net. and they got 2 chances at it.
That's a great pass coming out though, and that's the nail in the coffin. A quick pass down to Shooter, and Shooter just locks it in bottom left. I mean, rad moves. What a great way of keeping your momentum. Just sails over Molly and Shooter there for the finisher.
You know, I said you don't have to score, but, you know, the more goals, the merrier, I guess. IFU up by 3, and, you know, we see a scoreless Spate here. I think it's the first game that they haven't scored a goal.
Yeah, you know, but they might try to change it within these last 30 seconds. Maybe if you're Spate, you just think about what went wrong in this series. IFU just starting to read them a little stronger. And, you know, just pass coming out, but Jerry not there for the shot. IFU just keeping it strong. It would be great for Spate to go scoreless in this game. You know, you want to take away their confidence and just do what you can for your team. But, you know, with Molly on the ball, he's going to want to find a shot here. 10 seconds left in the corner. Jerry finds the first one, looking for a 50, but Shooter down the backs with a shot. That's just an open net, and that one's just going to sail into.
Yeah, just another goal here, you know, feeling that fire of IFU. And the momentum, you know, after that timeout, definitely we've seen big changes here. So I'm interested to see if Spate take a timeout here, or if they just, you know, just go next and see if they'll do any better.
Now off this ball, backs with the touch, and yeah, that's just gonna be game. IFU finally putting one up on the board, but not a team you want to underestimate. This very well might not be the last one they do.
Yeah, you know, the shots, I think, were the biggest change here. Looking a lot more equal. You know, still IFU getting outshot 5-6. But Spate scoreless here, you know, with 6 shots, just no goals. I guess the big difference is the 5 saves to just the 1 from Spate. So IFU probably cleaning up their defense, and it's showing.
Yeah, but Spate, you know, they have been so great offensively. You know, wow, what a 50% ball possession from both teams. Pretty amazing. Boost consumption just in favor of IFU by 300, and of course, saves a lot for IFU. Only 1 coming out from Spate, but you know, Spate surprisingly had more shots than IFU did that match. But it's just a testament to show how good IFU's defense was this game, as well as the counterattacks.
Yeah, you know, the stats looking super close, but the scoreline saying otherwise. And I think the biggest difference is, yeah, those 5 saves to the 2. IFU putting on a great show here. And, you know, like I said, take one game at a time. Now, the same mentality going to this one. We just got to win one. You know, this next game, we just got to win this one. Let's see if they can do that. And, you know, a great start to this reverse sweep. 4-0. Spate not even getting on the scoreboard. That is definitely how you want to start shutting these guys down.
Now starting off strong, that went into the corner, but already up from backs. He's gonna look for this double, puts it down, Shooter there for his shot, and what a great way to start if you're IFU.
Oh yeah, I think it's the earliest goal we've seen, 7 seconds in. That's now 5 unanswered goals here from IFU. And, you know, Spate, I'm thinking if they go down one more, definitely some timeouts have to, you know, show their face around the corner or something. You know, and Rad moves, looking for even one more off the start. And Jayberry will get a piece of it. Backs just barely gets that beat to the ball. Did get the piece from the defense. Feeps, he's past one. It's off the back where Jayberry looking a little awkward. Can't go for it, and a big bump comes through. Now the pass over to Rad moves, looking for the redirect, but can't quite connect.
Molly with that touch, wants to find the second, but can't be there in time. Rad already off for this read. That's a shot on target. What a read from Rad moves. Being radical with it and putting that one in the back of the net.
Yeah, some crazy placement here. I think under one and over to the other. Just right behind them. Both Spate defenders, I think, rushing into that challenge a bit too quick. And it's been 35 seconds and IFU is already up by 2.
But if IFU can get that lead, Spate's going to surely want to say they can get it back in the same amount of time as the pass comes out. But backs hits it hard to the ceiling. Molly reading the bounce. That's a shot on target, but Rad there for the save. Rad being so quintessential in this game alone. I mean, he has been amazing so far. And now shootout off the ceiling. Can't find that second as Molly comes in, but throws it away to a defender. Rad just being able to shoot it out, but Thieves cutting it off with a pre-jump. Backs putting it a long way, just pinches it off that offense. And now there's a counter-attack going.
OG Shooter trying to place this one in. Almost a bump from Rad moves. Could have been quite a creative way to find a goal there. Thieves finds it over one. OG Shooter with the 50, but it works in favor of Spate. The shot comes through. It's a save out. And just no one there for the second follow-up out of Spate. Jay Berry now up over one. Mally trying to place it once again off the crossbar. Phoebes will put that one away. 1, 2, 3. Third time's the charm. Spate bring it within one.
This is exactly what you want, you know, especially after 6 unanswered goals, finally putting one on the board. This is where you need to start finding your momentum and just putting yourself back into the game. You know, it seems like you've been a little bit absent, but now you're here to play. He's looking for a strong kick over the backs, putting it right behind him, powering through Jerry, but Jerry, what a great wave dash to get back into it. Molly putting it where no one lies, tries to find a bump, but Shooter already there. Using the last bit of his boost, might find a second off the ceiling, no. But Jerry down to Molly. Molly has to go up on this backboard. Jerry waiting with him, but Bax comes in, goes past two, but Phoebes down to Molly. Molly, can you find a shot? That's on backboard, but no boost to work with. He won't be able to find his double.
Phoebes is up for it, gonna have to dump this one in his own corner. OG Shooter just trying to make the defense look awkward. Jay Berry looking for another carry out. Did find the flip, but Bax found the dunk. Another touch over. Molly's looking a little awkward. He floats up in front of it, gets the touch. Rad moves now. Has OG Shooter in the midfield. The shot comes through, but it's going to be wide. Still possession in favor of IFU. Another high ball in front of the net, met by Bax. Well, Phoebes missing that read as well. I think he was thinking it was going to roll up to the side wall. But Mally now in over to Jay Berry. Has some space, especially created from Molly with these demos off the backboard again. No, Rad moves with the save.
Now Phoebes finding 3 touches, puts it into a defender, and almost an own goal, but Molly comes in and cleans it up for his teammate.
Yeah, I need to watch that one right back. I thought the pressure was all over. Phoebes gets a second touch and Rad moves. That's an unfortunate touch. I don't know if he wanted to get that one. But yeah, like you said, basically own goals. And it's a tie game.
Now off the kickoff, Jerry looking to put it in himself, and he does, finding themselves in the lead, especially after a quiet game 4. This is exactly what you want.
Yeah, and you know, now it's 3 unanswered goals from the side of Spate. So IFU, I don't know, the momentum swinging back in Spate's favor. They just looked a little lifeless after that, you know, first and second goal. They gotta really fight for this one. Radmu's trying to find this touch. OG Shooter will get the clear out. Putting one high off the backboard. Jay Berry gonna be there to meet it. Not a lot of boost, but gets it past one. Gets the 50 on the second. Now Phoebes looking for that fake, but bit of a dangerous one. Mally will find the touch out. Backs over to the backboard. Jay Berry there waiting, and hits us off to the side.
Now they're looking to keep the play going. Round moves, tees it up to a teammate. Bags hits it down, but Phoebes with a save. Not really looking too dangerous though as Shooter tries to keep it in, but Phoebes first touch. Down to Round moves though. Molly has to come in and help his team, but Bax getting in the way, just waiting midfield. Jerry not the best of touches. Molly comes in with a clean cut, making sure that nothing bad happens. Phoebes no boost, but with possession gets a nice 50. Molly there for a touch. Phoebes can't come in though. Jerry has to bail them out with this touch here as the demo comes out on the back line. Phoebes nowhere to be seen through that demo. Now the touchdown. That's a shot from Rad moves, tying us up with 1:14 left.
Yeah, once again, great placement here, making up for his own goal. We see Phoebes just spawns in and gets removed from the game. So, you know, a previous demo playing a part in this play as well. And, you know, IFU tying this one up. Minute 14, clock ticking down. Next goal could be the, you know, the game decider. And is it either going to keep the hopes alive here for IFU or, you know, kill the dream? As OG Shooter now looking to take this one over to Bax. He's up for it, but Jay Berry straight 50 out. Molly looking for Jay Berry downfield. The shot comes through, but Rad moves already up in the air, finds a touch.
That's a good shot on by Phoebes, and it's just going to sail in top right. No contact found, and that's going to be the lead for Spate. I mean, even with the great save coming out of Radmu's pre-jump, Phoebes just there before he can go again, and Shooter, no boost to work with, can't find the save.
Yeah, I was like, surely that's not going to go in, and I looked over and I see the boost meter from Shooter just at 0. He tried everything he could, but physically can't get that car any higher up in that net. And final few seconds. Oh boy, what a great clear downfield. It's going to go right back the other way. IFU fighting punch for punch here.
4s across the board. IFU tying it up, and I mean, what a quick response to going from Spate when one should have stayed back. And just IFU, you know, they are comeback kings. They are known for those late goals, tying them up and putting them in the lead. Might want to find one more here before OT happens. OG Suda on the ball, making this play go. That's a shot on net, possibly, but Cherry gets a piece of it, and it's just enough. Molly with the counter attack. There's only one back, has a flipper set. There's a demo coming out, but not on the right person. Jerry puts it to Molly. Molly's going to look for her center back. Brad moves there for a challenge. That's high in the air. There's a bump, but no one for Spate 2. Keep it going. Brad with possession finds a 50 in his favor. That's going to go up. Shootout already in the air. Brad moves with a demo. That's off the corner. It sorts the box, but no one from IFU there. Now, just more demos coming out from IFU, looking to keep this offense going, but as Spate starts the counterattack, 9 seconds left. What's going to happen here?
Go back to big clear downfield. Thieves will get a touch on it. You know, I'm wondering to see if they try to keep this one up or go straight to OT. Molly gets a touch, but no one there to follow up. We're going to go to overtime. You know, last time in the series when these guys went to OT, Spate took it. But let's see, you know, maybe that timeout's going to pay off. A feed to the flip reset off the crossbar. That's not going to matter.
It is.
6 seconds in.
Oh, that's game. That's grand. Congratulations to Spate Esports. They will be going to grand. That's not it for IFU. They will be going down to that third place tiebreaker match for $100. But Spate Esports, Thieves putting them on their back for that last goal and able to get it done.
Yeah, super close there in the end. IFU fighting back, but just once again going to that OT, not helping them out instantly. Phoebe saying, I want this series over with. 6 seconds in, flip resets off the crossbar, bar down. And what a way to end that series.
I mean, it was a close game. IFU nearly bringing it back, but, you know, Spate finally being able to close it out and just taking that game to their name. Congratulations to them. They will be heading into grand finals. Trying to see here if we can get one for an interview. As you know, they have been playing so amazing. It would be amazing to see what they say.
Yeah, you know, I'm interested to see, you know, after that timeout, what Spate thinks of it. You know, they went down scoreless. I want to see, like, they didn't even take a timeout. How do they, you know, bounce back so quickly? It would be interesting to see. But yeah, what a series. Spate, you know, only dropping one game so far since quarterfinals, and they're looking pretty strong. And I guess I'm just looking over. It's a nice mirror again. Lotus the 4-1 as well. So, you know, both these teams 4-1 going into the grand final is going to be an interesting one. I think we have an interview here from Mally and Phoebes. Welcome, guys. How's it going?
Good.
I tried putting one on the spot, but another one comes to Phoebes and Molly. Congratulations to you guys. You know, Molly, how did it feel taking that game away?
It felt good because we had a few people praying on our downfall or saying that we were gonna lose, so it felt good to take that game.
Of course, you know, Phoebes, you guys have not had the strongest performances, you know, even though placing high, it's not up to your guys' expectations. You know, you're finally as Spate champs. All the work you guys have done has led to this moment, and you are in the grand finals. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Glad to have the Lotus rematch. Haven't had it in a long time, so glad we have both full teams for a good matchup end of the season.
Yeah, and I was saying, you know, last time I saw you guys, you dropped down to that a bit of an underdog story, but now, yeah, I think you guys looking like one of the hottest teams tonight. And especially Phoebes, yeah, I guess you must be on fire with that 6-second goal in overtime. You know, definitely a beautiful play to end that series. I guess one other question, you know, were you guys worried at all when you lost that game 4-0? You know, didn't take a timeout. What was the thought process there?
Not really. I mean, we knew we were like outpacing them. We just kind of had a bad game, so we just had to honestly just take their timeout and think about it, and then we just kind of came back. So pretty much it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Congratulations to you guys taking it in 5. The team with the least amount of matches throughout these games so far. You know, the only team to sweep yesterday and going 4-1 today. You find yourself in grands, which will be happening shortly. And for our tiebreaker match, that will be on the second stream. Just go to Tiger, you know, a great producer for us, as we have so much Rocket League. This is what everything has led up to. So don't go anywhere, as we will be back shortly.
You know I said yes. You know I said yes.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said yes. You know I said yes. You know I said yes. You know I said yes.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said yes. You know I said yes.
press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like, all you left me was the radio. And it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. And it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like, and it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off cause it's the truth. And it goes like, ooh, yeah, yeah. Play, all I hear is you. Oh. Press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like, playing with fire. Everything turned to dust when we aimed to fly higher. We got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. Cause we were never meant to be.
And welcome back, everyone. I'm here joined alongside with Gamble, and this is our grand finals. You know, I'm quite excited here. We have Lotus Gaming taking on Spate Esports. Haven't seen Lotus, you know, in the tournament so far, but Spate was looking pretty hot. Now, what are your thoughts on this matchup here?
Honestly, I got to sit back, take in the all 5 games that we got to see from Spate as I was casually just throwing a game of Valorant on the side. You know how it is. And it was looking good. I think this is actually going to be a formidable matchup. I was really worried with the way that that Lotus has been playing, with the way that they showed up against one last time. And especially with JJ going, hey, you know what? All these sets between these two have gone game 7. You know, we're in for a long one here. I thought we were looking to just watch back-to-back sweeps, but I mean, we got to see back-to-back sweeps in the semifinals instead of back-to-back from Lotus. I think we're in for a good set. I think we're looking at 6, potentially 7 games, but you know, speculation doesn't matter until the whistle.
Yeah, and you know, I think everyone here, you know, wanting that Game 7 OT, I think that would be the most fitting way to end it. We'll have to see. So far, yeah, still no goals. Phoebe's gonna take this back into the corner. Gets a flick over one, finds the second touch over another. Jay Barry's there off the backboard. No one for this follow-up. Can he get the touch himself? Yes, he can. Double tap goes in, and Spate up 1.
I would love to comment on that goal, but I am not in the game. I can't see. So good luck. I'm gonna bow out for this one.
All right. Well, once you figure that one out, I'll take it on from here. But yeah, great start there from Spate. You know, I'm thinking maybe a little bit more warmed up as we start this one since they just played, and Phoebe's looking to save that one. Gets a crucial touch out, finds a second one as well. Bubs now back to the backboard. Molly, big clear with the assistance from Bubs getting in front of that. Now Pigeon finding a touch. The shot might come through, saved out by Gad. Now going back on the counterattack off the backboard, chance in, but Phoebes with a beautiful clear right out to Mali. And you know, I was commenting in that last series, Spate looking for the connections and they're looking for a demo, but no one's gonna find it. 2 players up for Lotus, and they will find that save. Oh, and that's a big whiff there. Pigeon are gonna take advantage and tie this one up 1 apiece.
Okay, I've figured it away. I'm watching the producer stream in Discord. We're good. And that is a nice touch to be able to just slot that one in. Gets past all the defenders, and there's no real way of stopping that one. Tied up at 1 apiece. Gonna get a game out of this. Oop. That's a quick demo.
Yeah, and I was saying Spate was looking really good in that last series with their, you know, passing plays, connecting with each other. Hopefully they can bring that one again as Ogad a big whiff in the midfield once again. That's, I think, the second whiff I've seen of this series so far. Phoebe's looking for that backward, but a massive clear back down the other way. Jay Berry gets in front of that. And oh, another awkward touch coming out from Spate on the backboard.
Too bad from both teams right now. You know, they're kind of battling out in the midfield. No one really getting anything going for. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Bubs just had it free like that. I thought someone was near him, but just one easy carry. No defense on this one. No chance of getting in the way.
Yeah,
Just
now that I can, now that I can see the boost bar is quite large there. Mally had 62 boosts there, and I maybe didn't expect the flip reset. Not too sure. I think he could have definitely reached that one, but Lotus now up by 1, and like I said earlier, Spate might be a bit more warmed up, but Lotus looking good as well, and maybe they're just warming up as maybe this is just the start of something even better.
Could be. Right now we got Phoebes trying to bring one in. Gonna get stuffed out by Gad. No need to worry about that. But as I say it, Jay Barry, the Barry one in the back of the net. Easy stuff for him. As Gad just finds him a little bit out of position. Finds himself a little bit out of position. Just no. Oh wow, it slips over him. That's a tough one to lose.
Yeah, and I think the earlier series too, the post got the better of someone as well. You know, post played a big part here. Falling off it, didn't quite time the flip. A bit too early on it, and yeah, once again we have a tie game.
Back and forth between these two teams. Right now in the defensive zone of Lotus Gaming, but immediately going to be carried out by Pigeon. Has a chance in the corner here, but not able to lay it off in time. Jay Barry, decent defense, keeping his team from having to face any real chances.
Gad was looking for a big demo there. Jayberry's already pre-jumped this one. Finds a touch over to Mally off the backboard. Bubs will collect. And now looking to carry it back down the other way over to Gad. Into the corner. Double tap chance, but couldn't quite get the read. Will be saved off into the blue corner here from Mally.
Oh, Phoebes has an open look here with one teammate on their side, but Gad, good aggression, gonna be able to take on Jayberry one-on-one, but Jay kind of stops that opportunity. The offense is still gonna continue here for Lotus Gaming, but Phoebes, easy clear, drops it deep for Spate, and they might actually be able to make a play off this. Oh, one end to the other, Jayberry not gonna be able to put that one away, but this is some decent gameplay. We're keeping things together. Neither team really getting amazing opportunities that look like they're just sure shots getting stopped, but some pretty powerful chances getting pushed away. And there's another one.
Yeah, another chance here. Pigeon off the corner, finds a second touch. Even stole that 100. He's trying to drop it in himself, but quite, you know, there's a bit of an impossible angle. Bob's with a big demo. Gad full tank of boost. Has one in the midfield as well. The flip reset comes through over one. We can't get past both. And another insta challenge here from Bubs, giving possession back over to Lotus Gaming. Pigeon in the corner, trying to get this centered, looking a little awkward. Still back in the corner, over one, and Jayberry just trying to get this ball out.
Oh, but he eats one. That's gonna be tough. Spawns back in. No real punish for that. No control from Lotus Gaming to be able to make a use of that demo.
Oh, final few seconds counting down. Maybe one last chance here. Bubs the flicks over one. He's trying to get this dunk onto Mally. Can't get it, and you know, we might be having a game 1 OT unless they find something here. No, they'll let it drop. And then what better way to start off our grand finals than overtime?
Definitely a great way to get it going. Both teams looking electric in the early goings. Neither one, again, having too crazy offensive. He should just stop talking about goals. Gad scored it. He's put it away.
Yeah, I think it's the second time you've a little bit of caster cursing there. You know, no one's really finding anything, and then an awkward touch, ball back in the net. Well, there's game one.
I think it's happened 5 times. I think every single time I was like, okay, we're experiencing a little bit of neutral. We've got some play going on. It's just like, no, let's slot one. Who cares?
Yeah, but you know, other than that, a bit awkward touch in that last second there from Spate in front of their net. You know, pretty close game one. And I think this is winding up to look like a pretty spicy series if we got OT in the first game here.
Yeah, no, this is going to be great. It could go 4-0, quite honestly, for Lotus Gaming, and it could be a bunch of close matches, and it'll still be a great series. It could go 7 games, it could also be a great series that way. This is shaping up to be nice.
Oh yeah, let's see if Spate can get back here. And hopefully you can get back as well. As we'll have to see if we can get you in the lobby. But you know, Rocket League sometimes you know, doesn't like to work out. But Jayberry's maybe working something out in the midfield, but can't quite find the touch over the defense. And Lotus Game gonna start this offense.
Okay, decent take there from Bubs to try and stop the offense. Is that just gonna go in? Oh my goodness, from midfield, Gad is gonna be able to slot one as just no one is home. The challenge from Jayberry, not able to get there in time. A good, oh, hold on. Did Bubs remove him? Did Bubs touch up Phoebes to get him out of the way?
I think Mally might have. I don't know, I think he was just there for the follow-up nonetheless. But you know, it was a, you know, you see Spate committing as a team. You know, if that first one doesn't go in, the second one will. But Bubs,
there's the second one.
Lotus committing as a team. Bubs now setting up a beautiful one here. The nice little ground pin or flip reset into the ground pinch. That is a creative goal, if I do say so myself. And a little bit of a highlight one there. Oh my goodness.
Not bad, not bad. Lotus Gaming off to a really hot start. 2 quick ones. We're not even a minute into this match. Looking already at a third. Is they're going to put this one out in front? No. Not able to get on the back end of that one is Pigeon, but Pigeon. Sorry, it looks like Pigeon on the player card. But no offense there. Spate. Pardon me. Gonna try and work this one here in the corner.
Yeah, and you know, I was actually I was kind of secretly hoping Gad's little backflip would have went straight in the back of the net, because that just would have been such a great way to start off game number 2. But, you know, so far, Spate, they've, you know, stopped the floodgates from opening too much and are looking to try to get something going. Mally, 50 comes through. Phoebes is there, going to pop this one up, trying to chase up to it, gets the dunk. Maybe a chance here. Jay Brady's going to put one on target, a double commit, but it will be cleared nice and high, buying Spate a lot of time to get back.
It's a solid midfield play right now. Both teams trying to possess the ball a little bit while laying it on for their teammate. They're just nice little touches away to the sides, but no one quite able to do anything yet as we see another player cut it off. Gad trying to pin it deep still, but the ball gets cleared. They'll be able to reset, get some boosts, and think up a little bit of a new strategy. As this ball, oh, dangerous, Bubs. Is that his third of the game?
I think so, but I'm just kind of a bit baffled on how this went in. The pass was initially to Gad, and Gad didn't get the touch, went into the corner. I don't know, maybe Spate's thinking Gad gets that initial touch, and no one read the rest of that scenario. And yeah, Bubs somehow just snuck it in at the end.
What a weird one, absolutely. There's no doubt about... What's going on here? What's going on?
A little bit of another whiff there.
How are we letting these in? Just Bubs just kind of stubs himself and leaves it for Phoebes. Just a free little tap away.
Yeah, that's I think the first big mistake we've seen here out of Lotus Gaming. But a nice 50 starting this kickoff. Phoebes a missed touch. Pass too. Gad there for the finisher. No. Mally with a nice clear. And just right now, Spate, they still have some time. A nice infield pass. Phoebes, the bump comes through, I think. But they'll put it in and down only by 1 now.
Yeah, Spate tons of time to get themselves back into this one. And now it looks even better being down by just 1. They have stepped on the gas here in this 3rd minute of the game.
And what a bump there from Mally. You know, Spate definitely, you know, a team a passing play, you know, team-centric team. And they're combining these plays together. Mally once again trying to get something started. Jay Barry gonna put one towards him. Mally's hunting for demos, but he can't quite get him. Another great chance there from Spate.
Oh, good put on by Phoebes, but just not quite able to be tapped away. But Mally's got the backup. That's gonna tie it up at 3 apiece. They've scored 3 goals in this 3rd minute here in game 2, and we are tied. And Lotus, I mean, no car puns needed, but they've stalled out.
Yeah, you know, Spate, I think they're starting to cook a little bit. They're connecting, they're finding those passes. All 3 players involved in that last play. And that's, I think, what they need to do to beat this Lotus Gaming team. You know, right now, it's kind of been the Bubs show with his 2 nice goals. Maybe Pigeon can pick one up here, but, you know, I think Lotus, to get back, the momentum might have to start trying to find these connections as well.
Big save from Phoebes there, though. Cleared away by Jerberry. Oh, he's just got it. He's got it. He has the clear. He has the follow-up for his team off of that little play off the wall. And it's just great stuff coming out from Spate. We are absolutely going to go for a good number of games. I'm seeing 6 easy. If they don't slow Spate down, I could see Lotus having this one slip away, and they're only up 1 game. We're only in the 2nd game, and I'm already worried about game 6.
Yeah, and I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's 4 unanswered goals. Maybe they'll find one here. No, Pigeon, a big whiff in front of the net.
Hey,
you know, he was that last man on that. Yeah, he was that one of the save as well in that last goal. So, you know, not to call him out, but oh, there we go. Never mind, he's gonna put it away. I won't. Won't bring up that he's like, you know, below 100 points. But there you go. He's picked it up, put it in the back of the net, and tied this one up.
Well, that stops the 4 unanswered. We're in the back minute 30 with another tie game. Not nearly as defensive as our previous match, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If these teams want to just go full force and see what they can put on net and start going for, you know, a lot of demos, a lot of double ups on passes, you know, kind of dummy plays off the wall, go for it.
Yeah, you know, not as defensive, but still as close as coming down to that final minute. Both teams still tied at 4 apiece. Pigeon kind of just floating in midair, you know, a bit of a flightless bird. Jay Berry trying to put it away, but Bubs gets in front of it. Thieves, I think, has the flip reset, finds the second touch, finds a third, trying to push this one into the midfield, but can't get past these defenders.
Rough stuff. Gad gonna be able to play it off the wall, but a good intercept from Phoebes as Jerberry is gonna be able to clear this one away, taking it upfield, stuffed out by Bubs. So they don't need to worry about that offensive opportunity anymore, but Phoebes is gonna try and create another one. Do we get a good touch? We do from Pigeon. They'll put it on. Doesn't really put it on for himself though. Bubs not able to handle that one, and Gad back on defense already. We don't need to worry about too much for Lotus Gaming right now. It is all kind of in Spate Esports' side, but hold on, Gad. He's got the touch. He'll put that one in the corner, and with 15 seconds remaining, is anyone going to break this? Are we seeing overtime in back-to-back games?
Yeah, maybe off this last chance. Bubs trying to do it himself, but Mally there for the save. Big clear out of Jay Berry. One last chance here, maybe for Lotus off some crazy redirect from Gad. Can't find it. The ball looking a bit awkward. Mally, I think it will drop. But yeah, there we go. Overtime back-to-back here in these grand finals. Can't have it any other way.
No, culmination of, what did you say it was? 9 tournaments and 3 majors or something like that? Like, it's
well,
over.
That's an own goal.
That's tough.
You know, what a pre-jump from Phoebes. He's just up there waiting for the clear, and Pigeon racing back just to try to get a piece on it. You know, maybe it was off, but it was looking great. So Phoebes, what a way to, you know, get up there early. And he was that clutch man in that last series, and he's clutching it up right now, tying this series up one apiece. And oh wow, I'm just looking at the stats right now. 50% to 50% ball possession, and the boost consumption is like sub 100.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a difference of 91 points.
Yeah, both these teams right now, you know, playing super close. And you know, like you said, you're seeing that game 6. I might be seeing that game 7 potentially here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will say game 3, no matter what, it's a best of 5, best of 7. I think it's probably one of the most important ones. So whoever wins this one, I think statistically might have the advantage for the series, but let's see who can get the edge here in game number 3.
Always find the guy that wins the last game tends to win the set, but that might be an observation bias.
I've had some wacky things happen on, I believe we're on DFH Stadium. Yeah, this has just been the field where, you know, anytime I cast a game, something crazy happens on this field, and it's a big turn in the series. I don't know, maybe they're going to start this one off as Pigeon trying to get something cooking. Big clear downfield. Mally into the corner, looking for the double taps. Going to find it over everyone. Phoebes, can he put it away? Yes, he can. Spate starting off the scoring.
Not bad, not bad. Look at this from Mally. Able to get the second touch to bounce it off the wall. Bubs and Gad just nowhere to be found on that one after that little bounce. Expecting the shot, I guess. Neither one ready to play cleanup for the second man, and that puts an early lead for Spate Esports. Just 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining when they got that goal. So, you know, you gotta love the hustle that they're having here on offense.
Yeah, you know, last to score in the last game, first to score in this one. Definitely, you know, a good trend to continue on going forward. Mally, beautiful infield pass to Jay Berry, and what a passing play! Oh my goodness.
Brilliant stuff off the wall. Phoebes able to lay it off for Mally. Mally just puts it right on his foot. I mean, lack of foot. So puts it right on his headlight. And you know what? Puts it away easy. It's a 2-0 lead. Spate is firing. God, it's just too easy to say car puns. Firing on all cylinders right now. They are just breaking the back of Lotus. But we saw this last game where Lotus even went up 3-0. And Spate was able to bring it back. So I'm not ready to count them out. There's 3. We'll see the 4 unanswered soon enough.
Yeah, you know, like I said, Spate, all they got to do is connect, and that's all they've been doing. Another beautiful pass, you know, cleared out from their end to end in like half a second, back in the net. Spate up by 3, and it's only been like a minute 15.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of time left in this game, but, you know, Spate just trying to put the numbers up.
I think if that one was just put on net, it might have had a chance. But Gad was there. It's all good. Ball's gone. Lotus needs to start getting something done. Doesn't need to be a goal quite yet, but getting some offensive pressure like we're seeing right now would be a good way to start things off. Phoebes, though, going to have a nice, easy clear here. Carries it up, but doesn't quite get it all the way down. As Gad will drag it back down into the defensive end of Spate. Doesn't stay there long, but it'll get blasted right back. Is there an intercept from Pigeon? There kind of is! Except it's not Pigeon, it's Bubs able to swing their way in from distance. It's only kind of Pigeon. A little bit of a different guy. Pigeon stays grounded. Bubs able to challenge for that layback to Mally. We're once again within 2.
Bubs has just been the man whipping out the flip reset after flip reset. It's working time and time again. So, don't fix what ain't broken. And that's the start of them trying to get back into this one. But Mally was trying to bury that one in the back of the net. Jay Berry, can he find the angle? No, but it's still dangerous in front of the net. Pigeon has to reach for this low boost. And Lotus will survive, but still down by 2. Gonna have to, start their offense going once again.
Uh-oh. Okay. Good touch there from Pigeon to knock that into the corner. Actually gonna beat one man. Can't beat the second, though. He gets around that second guy. Maybe they have an opportunity going. But now, hold on. A little bit of a chance here. But it's 3 blue members staring down that ball off the wall. No hope of it getting out of the area.
Oh, there we go. Flip reset finally didn't work there as it got shut down. Pigeon dribbles past one, pops over a second. Can he do it all himself? No, Phoebes there with the save. And what another great chance there out of Lotus Gaming.
Yeah, big tackle out of the air from Phoebes after his all of his teammates just got their ankles broken. There's no hope. But he's there. Swings in, saves it. Your friendly local neighborhood Phoebes getting it done. And they'll maintain that 2-goal advantage, but it's looking tenuous, honestly. Lotus Gaming is getting the shots that they need. They're just not quite putting them away, and that might be it. Off the demo, off one post, but not in. Just can't put it away. It should have been an easy one as it skidded along the goal mouth, but it simply won't go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was surely had to go in. At this level, an open net like that gotta be placed, and I think maybe they're trying to place it a bit too perfect as it hit off the inside of both posts.
Yeah.
Trying to dunk it in. Gad can't find the double. Pigeon diming up Bubs here, but no, he gets beat. Mally, maybe a chance. But no, Gad will pick this one up, the 2v1. Trying to find this center. We'll get it. Pigeon gets the demo. Can they put it away? No, saved out once again.
Second time that there's a demo and a ball just loose in the crease and no one able to put it away. You just gotta hammer it home. It doesn't need to be perfect like you're kind of pointing out. If you pick a corner and hit it hard, you're fine.
Perfection is something that might never be achieved, but that might be good enough. Gad can't put it away. But another great attempt here from Lotus. They're trying to get through this defense, but there's just no holes right now.
You're saying that perfection can't be achieved, but Phoebes, give me a run for your money right now. They have been a stalwart defender. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. And it's actually kind of been what's been able to bolster their offense, in that they've been able to double up on balls. They've been able to rely on Phoebes keeping things safe for them. Great outlet passes this whole game, and with only 20 seconds remaining, I think Phoebes is going to end up being the difference maker.
Yeah, Phoebes was that clutch factor in the last series, and he's looking to continue that trend. Oh, maybe one last chance here. Gad off the backboard. Can't find the double. And that's going to be it. Yes, Spate going to go up 1 here in the series.
Yeah. Lotus going to turf that ball. No need to try and keep it around. Throw it in the grass. Move on with it. See what you can get done in the next game. And quite honestly, you really need to look to the next game because you did not get much going on in this one.
Yeah, the numbers might say a bit different. Possession in favor of Lotus. Boost consumption, meaning they've stolen a bit more. Also in favor, but I like you said, I think the difference maker is Phoebes right there. 4 saves to his name, and I think Lotus only had 3 saves in total. So Phoebes definitely being the backbone right now of Spate, holding them on that defense, allowing them to connect on offense. We saw beautiful passing plays between all 3 of them. We see each of them with a goal, so every single party is participating here. And I think that's the big difference maker right now. We've got to see, I think Gad and, Bubs has been, I think, the big pop-off here for Lotus, but I want to see more Pigeon and Gad. I want to see the Pigeon and Gad hype train, see them be more involved in this play.
One thing I do want to point out that I think is unbelievable is not only did Phoebes have 4 saves, but they had the most shots on their team. Not only are they holding it down on defense, they're still producing. They're still getting it done on both ends of the ball. I'm actually blown away. This is amazing stuff from Phoebes. They are easily my man of the match last game, and they might just be for this entire tournament if they keep going like this.
Pigeon almost peaked right there. That angle would have been dirty. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get that double. Maybe a redemption chance here, going for a 45-degree flick, but Mally with the save. But already, you know, like I said, Pigeon's got to start picking it up as well, and already, I think 2 shots on net.
Yeah, not bad stuff so far. Phoebes trying to lay one off, though, to their teammate. Not able to put one on, but that is going to be on. Bubs from the corner, nobody home. The goaltender challenging out, trying to make sure that things, you know, don't happen in the first place, but actually not a terrible touch, just good positioning from Bubs.
Yeah, Bubs, I think, was up before that ball even hit the ground initially. He knew where that ball was going, and, you know, like I said, Bubs, he's been performing, and that's no outlier right there. A beautiful shot, pre-jumped the heck out of him. And oh, this is a bit of an awkward one. Jay Barry doesn't have any boost, but might be able to whip it around. Can't find the shot, but we'll get that, you know, corner boost steal.
This is good for Lotus Gaming. We're through 1 minute of play, and they're up 1-0, up 2-0. My apologies, I can't count. Just slots it quick as I'm trying to say the score. I should just be banned from doing that because it changes the moment I do. But it's a good shot, good pass, and they're up 2.
Now I was like, ah, Pigeon just hit the same spot again, missed it, but you know, sometimes a failed shot is a beautiful pass, and that it was. Pigeon up once again. Maybe it can do it the 3rd time's the charm. Looking for the double. It's just off the crossbar, and it's going to be sent wide.
No cleanup there either. Thought we were going to be able to get that one on top, but oh, Pigeon's at a boost. Hold on. Got a dead man walking over there in the offensive zone.
Oh, he's looking for demos. Bubs is trying to walk this one home. I think the defense got bumped out the way, but Bubs, a slight mistouch, took it a bit too far across. Another demo coming through. You know, getting very physical here in game number 4.
Good control, though. Look at Jay Barry. Just not giving it away. Holds it down the whole way. Lets his team respawn. Lets them get a little bit of time to get some boost. And that might actually just... Screw it. I was going to say it might just be what they need to be able to get to play defense. But no, let's... Bubs, slot it. Who cares, kid? Put it away.
I think they might be listening in on the stream, because I said Gad and Pigeon got to step it up a little bit, and a beautiful setup there from Gab. And they're just, allowing Bubs, you're initiating him to get these plays. They're allowing, he's been the guy scoring, so, just give him the ball. Set him up, make it nice and easy for him. He's just going to put him in the back of the net every single time. Lotus up by 3, and basically a flip of that last game.
Here, let me fix this. Spate really having a tough time right now, struggling to find a goal. They just haven't been able to get out of their own zone quite yet, but maybe if they can do something here in the offensive zone, maybe if they can find some sort of pass towards the middle, they could be able to do something, but Thieves just not putting a good ball on, but no, don't worry, Mally will here. Alright, I can't force it to score, but it was worth an I stand by what I said, though. They're struggling to get out of their zone.
Yeah, unfortunately you can't force it in, but still can cast or curse it in, so maybe just happily happen at the right time. But Pigeon gets the dunk or the beat pass. One popped up high in the corner. Jay Barry's up, but not up quick enough. Maybe the shot comes through. No, with this clear out from Phoebes, it's sent right back in the blue zone.
Play this one a lot longer, but oh no, Pigeon gonna put one away. 2 minutes remaining, 4 goals deep. I think Lotus might just walk away with game 4. I don't see how you bring this one back as Spate. You've not shown that you're on top of it for this game, and this might be just be us walking towards a 3-game set at the end of it all.
Yeah, Spate, they have 1 total shot on net to the 8 out of Lotus Gaming, and Gad, another beautiful pass, 2 assists to his name now. Both these players stepping up when they needed it most. And like you said, looking to tie this one up and go to at least game 6.
Yeah, this would force game 6.
Almost another banger.
Yeah. Oh, all right, good stop there. Controls it in the midfield a little bit. Pigeon gonna be able to lay this one on for Bubs. Bubs goes for the little touch, but he just can't get the right angle on it. It's a good carry from Jerry Barry, but he's not gonna be able to do too much with it, as it'll sit in the corner for Phoebes, but only for a second. No way. Oh, I was right. It's off the corner, off the post and out. Lotus Gaming won't find a fifth quite yet, but it's looking like it.
Yeah, that was a brutal whiff again. You know, I don't think they need the fifth, but you know, more goals always help. But yeah, the clock ticking down. Lotus looking to get this one with a nice shutout. And I think right now Spate, they just need to find at least maybe one for the road. But oh my goodness, almost another goal. But what a save coming out of Spate.
Big stuff from Thebes there, making sure that their team has a chance. But 30 seconds remaining, 4 goals to get. I mean, technically, if you want to look at it, you got 25 seconds to get 3, but you know, it's already over. This will be a win for Lotus Gaming. They just need to control this one out. As he said, Spate's going to try and fight it to find themselves a single goal, just to say that they did, just to show they won't get shut out. But this could be the start of a collapse. This could be the start of 3 straight games in Lotus's favor if they're going to be this dominant and they're going to find the 5th. Oh, just barely missing on the 5th.
I almost squeaked that one in, you know, to try to pinch it on the goal line. Was close, and yeah, now we see Lotus Gaming, you know, the stats are saying a bit more now, 53% possession, and you see the boost, that's the biggest increase we've seen. It's almost about 1,000 in that boost consumption. So we see the stats as well. What is this? 11 shots to the 2 compared to Spate. Spate's just, and both saves, you know, Lotus has 2 saves for both their shots, you know. So right now, Lotus completely dominating. I think this is the biggest difference we've seen in all previous games in this series.
I think this could almost... no, that'd be too hyperbolic. Yeah, no, this series, this is absolutely the biggest biggest difference. I think it's the biggest difference we've seen today. I'll say it's the biggest difference we've seen today.
Yeah, I might be with you there. There's maybe one of the games could compete with the last series I casted, but yeah, definitely. I guess just seeing the contrast of both these teams being so close for 3 games straight, and then Lotus to just be that dominating in Game 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether or not the
definitely,
stat back it the same way, just the eye test of it all. Like that was Lotus's game the whole way through. There was no question that they were winning.
Yeah, every other game's looked like a toss of a coin. So definitely a great start here from Lotus. I think they, you know, even though the numbers say it's tied 2-2, I think they just got that slight advantage here going into Game 5.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, they are completely rolling momentum-wise. They're maybe gonna get a shot off here. Nope, Phoebes, another save. Why not? Put another one on the total, and that's gonna be from a save to a goal. Phoebe runs it the whole length of the field. Just a ball skipping the wrong way against Bubs. Gad never had a chance of catching back up to it, and they'll find their first lead. Or at least
yeah, you know, we said Phoebes, he's been that clutch man here for Spate, and Bubs with a massive whiff on the defense. You know, maybe playing a bit too high up on that third man, costing them the goal. When a big demo comes through, but Pigeon, he's looking to do it himself. No boost, but it gets hit to the backboard. Jay Barry will pick this one up. And not for long as Bubs firing another one towards net. Phoebes with the save.
Good stuff right now coming out from Lotus Gaming. They're starting to pin it down in Spate's end. A little touch on, trying to keep just control, not needing to toss it in the corner, but it'll get there anyways. Decent touch, can't quite lay it in. Pigeon not able to clean it up, but Bubs sends it back on. Shot might be there, but not a good touch from Bubs themselves, as they'd effectively just laid that one on for themselves. It's finally gonna get cleared. Jeez. Tough pin.
Spate was quite starved there. I was looking at the boost, and I don't think anyone had over 30. So Lotus doing a great job of, you know, stealing that boost and keeping Spate starved. They finally broke out, but not for long as the ball gets cleared back across the field over to Gad. Gonna collect that in the corner. Pinches it out, maybe a chance, but no, will be shot back down.
And no one up at that midfield spot to lay it back in. Tough stuff there.
Oh, and maybe a bit of miscommunication there as Bubs and Gad both commit. And there was a demo on the back end. You know, Spate's net was looking a little open, so maybe a chance not going to be found. As Phoebes trying to take this back the other way.
Okay, good launch. Might be able to send this to one of their players. Yeah, off the back, who's got it? No one is the answer. It'll just drift listfully into the corner. No need to worry about it. Phoebes trying to play someone one-on-one, but kind of draws with Gad. No winner there. Pigeon doing the same on the opposite end against Mali. As much as the ball is in Spate's side, it doesn't feel like Lotus is in control. It just feels like they're keeping the ball there. It's two different concepts, quite honestly. They can go hand in hand, but not always.
Yeah, Spate's been playing good defense. They got that early goal, and you know we've seen 4 saves, 3 of them from Phoebes. He's been that man on defense and offense for Spate, and if he keeps this one up, I think looking to take the lead here in the series. A big clear comes out. You know, in Spate, they don't have to play offense. They have that 1-goal lead. You know, winning 10-0 is the same as winning 1-0. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Whoever has more goals wins it. There's no ties in Rocket League.
Scoreboard doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, exactly.
Goal's a goal.
I was once told that every goal is a good goal, no matter how ugly it is. And Mali maybe looking to put one more. Jay Barry off the backboard has the touchdown of Phoebes. He's gonna put it high. And there we go, Spate up by 2.
Phoebes finding their second one of the match. First one being that play that they set up for themselves. This one, Jay Barry just leaves it for him. Nice little touch towards the middle, drifting in there slowly, and hammers it home, does Phoebes. But now we're off to the kickoff, and Lotus Gaming down by 2 with only a minute left. They need to slot one soon, but it's not going to be slotted by Lotus. A quick one is scored by Mali. Spate Esports will take a 3-0 lead with 59 seconds remaining. Might just be able to write this one off.
Yeah, might be it. And you know, it's been back and forth now. Spate, I've been in complete control, but you know, like you said, they've been on the defensive end, but it's been working. You know, they're getting these counterattacks. Lotus, they can't break this defense right now. And I think it's off the backbone of Phoebes, the master defender and masterclass attacker. He's looking for one more. The shot comes through, but Bubs will find the save.
Someone's got to find Phoebes the Hattie. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy to get, you know, because you don't really want to take those risks, because it can result in things like that. Now only 3-1, a 2-goal deficit with 40 seconds. More than enough time to be able to slot one more. Phoebes, oh my goodness, it would have been another save. They just barely missed that one.
He is so close to that. Like, he's really putting the effort in on both ends of the pitch, committing like 110%. Oh, but maybe one more. The shot comes through. Phoebes with the save. And Mali gonna put that to the side. And you know, that might have been the chance, the opening for Lotus to get back into this game. But 25 seconds left. They got to get this ball downfield and in the net and find something crazy off the kickoff.
I know it says 17 seconds, but just 10 seconds really remain to be able to get a goal if you want to be able to pop it up and have some control, or need to wrest control from your opponent. But it's just pinned in Lotus's end. The time ticks down. They only have a second longer to be able to score this. They're never going to be able to pop it up at this time. That will be the game. And we'll see ourselves in Game 6. 3-2 for Spate Esports. Lotus able to grab themselves Game 1 and Game 4. But 2, 3, and 5 in Spate's hands, and they're looking for 6 to be able to clear this one out. Could all end right here. Look at the boost difference. Goodness.
Oh yeah, they're definitely you know, they were on defense, but look, Spate had possession in their own end. But we do have a timeout here from Lotus. You know, it is match point, so it does make sense. And I was gonna say, I made the bad decision of drinking like a whole liter and a bit of water for between these series, so I'm gonna run to the washer real quick. But I guess I'll be back. You can entertain them while they take their little timeout, but I'll book it back here to not miss any of the action.
For sure. Yeah, I wish I could say something more interesting than the game that's been happening, but it's just not there for me. Phoebes has continued to be a standout player. There's no question about it. The score says so. The eye test says so. I mean, everything about it is just saying that. But we do, as you can see from the screen that's up there, have a little bit of a timeout in favor of Lotus Gaming. They need to take this. They have one game separating them from being out of it all. 2 games separating them from glory. So what's 5 minutes? What's a minute? Just to collect yourself, think things through, try and develop a real strategy to be able to break your opponent. gotta be willing to take all of the opportunities that are given to you. Going back into it, though, on just the stat side of things, the 3-1 victory in Game 5 for Spate. 2 goals and 4 saves. 2 goals on 3 shots, too, from Phoebes. The only other save on their team was Jerberry, who was able to hit with just 1 save. Wasn't able to slot a goal, but, you know, they were able to play a little bit of defense, get some demos. Sometimes, you know, you just need to be a role player. You don't need to be the guy doing everything, but my goodness, is Phoebes trying to be that man right now. It is unreal what we're seeing from them. And if they can have one more game like they've had all series here in Game 6, I don't think we're seeing Game 7.
Yeah, and I've made it back just in time. And, you know, I was just going to say one thing. Lotus, they looked like such a different team between Game 5 and, Game 4 and Game number 5, and oh, there we go. Bub's gonna start off the scoring for us. Show me that. Now, we are that team that was in Game 4. We are that dominant team that shut out Spate, and they're gonna start off with a nice early goal, and that's just exactly how you want to start this game number 6 after your nice little timeout.
Not a bad way to kick it off. Quite honestly, the best way that they could kick it off. Just 7 seconds in, they're able to slot one. Bub scoring is a nice feeling. Bub scoring again is a nice feeling. Bubs just keep on scoring. It's a nice feeling, you know? 2 swift ones. We are 12 seconds into the match. Lotus, my goodness. I mean, you know, there's only been so many games that we've seen between these two, but when they win, they seem to win big.
Yeah, and, you know, I think the grand finals is, to me at least, it's kind of been, oh, never mind, Pigeon's going to put me in the back of the net and shut me up real quick, but I was just going to say, I think it's really been the, you know, kind of Bubs versus Phoebes, you know, with the supporting cast, but I think the biggest difference maker is which supporting cast can pop off more, and Pigeon's showing that he wants to be the guy. Up by 3 Lotus, it's been 19 seconds. We haven't even, like, really got into the meat of this one, and they're up by 3. Pigeon looking for maybe one more. Phoebes will find the save. And, you know, Spate, they gotta try to get this one under control ASAP. They have that extra life, but you know, if Lotus win this one, they definitely go into Game 7 with that momentum.
After that 3rd goal, too, after the 4th goal, it's going to keep it that way. We will have seen more replay than we've seen game because of the slow-mo.
Yeah, I think Pigeon switched over to the... I think he was in the Fennec before, and the Octane, I think, is treating him a lot better. 2 back-to-back goals, up by 4 now. It's been a little under... or 10 seconds per goal.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, the clock's coming to that another 10 seconds, so they should find one more here according to the, the stats, but unfortunately not. But a 4-goal lead here from Lotus is quite the feat here. I think that's the biggest lead we've seen in a game so far.
Yeah, 4, at least in this set, is as big as we've gotten. You know, honestly, I feel like Lotus Gaming would do better if Gad wasn't holding them back. Hasn't gotten a single goal on his team's 4-goal score, so, you know, clearly just throw in for the team. But no, Gad's been really solid here playing this midfield area, allowing for these outlets, allowing for just control of the game itself. Whether or not they're actually putting them away is irrelevant when they're controlling this much space.
Yeah, he's been that, you know, like I said, whichever supporting players are playing better on the time. Pigeon, he's trying to score more, but Gad, oh, maybe he'll squeak that one on by, but no. He wants to, you know, he wants to join everybody up there, but yeah, he's been the guy. He's getting amazing passes, starting these plays for Lotus Gaming. Oh, but Jay Perry, he's gonna start the comeback off a almost impossible angle, somehow finding the back of the net.
And taps it in off of the wall, barely hits. The replay didn't show it very well. It looks like it has to hit Pigeon or Gad.
I'm pretty sure it bounced off Gad, you know, but it was going in nonetheless, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, what an angle there from Jerberry.
Is that? Okay, good. Jerberry able to get on the back end of that one. Takes it away. We're not going to see a 4-0 game like we did in Game 4. It's 4-1. There's 3 minutes on the clock. If Lotus Gaming can score once every 10 seconds, hey, why can't Spate? See if they can put some on the board as we go forward.
Yeah. Ball back into Lotus's corner. We haven't really seen this side field very much here in Game 6. Mally to the backboard, but Pigeon there waiting, and he's looking for maybe one more, setting up a Bubs. The shot comes through, will be just a bit wide, but it's popped up in front of the net. Phoebes has to find this carry out. Bit of a double commit, given possession just a bit back over. Once another touch into the midfield. 2 players up from Spate. The defense looking a little frantic here. Gado misses the touch, and that's an open net.
Does he get the right touch? Oh, he tries to correct it. Wait, that's
open net the other way. Oh no!
Oh, absolute tragedy on the side of Spate Esports. Just when it looked like they were going to get themselves right back into it, Bubs comes through,
finds the Hattie as the 5th goal of the game, and I mean, I want to say that locks it out, but 2 minutes is too much time.
I think that might be one of the most tragic like counterattacks I've ever seen. You know, that was like almost in basically an open net, but they find the smallest of touches to hit it off the inside of the post to just go, open net the other way. Like the defense, I think, was just so, from Spate was just so sure that that ball was going to the back of the net. Oh man, trying to look for one more, but just high.
Man, not afford those misses. I mean, Lotus can. Gad finds himself on the board. We've got a pyramid for ourselves. 3 for Bubs, 2 for Pigeon, and 1 for Gad.
Yeah, Gad finally getting on that scoring board, and I guess timeouts are just that big of a buff. We're almost nearing Brazil territory, and there's still 1:46 on the clock.
Man. Oh, Brazil. Everyone talks about that one, but no one talks about the true tragedy of Brazilian soccer. I'll explain that one between. Well, we'll leave that for a little bit.
Oh, and there we go. The Brazil comes through, and now my question: do they put the flags on after this one? Do they ego Game 7? Put the flags on, because I think there's no way Spate scores 6 here.
I would be stunned if they did. It would be the biggest comeback in Rocket League history. It has to be. There's no way that a pro team has come back from 7-1, right?
To my knowledge, I don't think this has been a realistic comeback range in any Rocket League match, pro or even amateur. But yeah, this is quite the mountain Spate have to climb right now. Oh, but maybe this is a bit of a freebie. They're able to put that one down to Phoebes. Phoebes will just give them a goal.
Yeah.
And they get a goal, but minute 4, down by 5. There is maybe a world, but that's like 1 in a million.
Yeah, it's probably not this world is really what it comes down to. This should be locked out by Lotus Gaming. Some strong defense. Continue to play your system, right? Like, you don't need to go complete failings position. You don't need a turtle or anything. Just play your game, slow the ball down a little bit more than you normally would, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they just get cars hitting the ball. That should be good enough to run the clock.
Yeah.
Pigeon bought a lot of time there with that little bit of, I think I got a flip reset, kind of double. Was looking pretty clean. On now Pigeon, he's maybe looking for one more. Mally, he's going to have to find this read. He does. Pigeon gets a piece of it. But honestly, even just getting a piece of it, just buying time. Any ball that's high up in the air is just running the clock right now for Lotus Gaming.
Yeah, it's about time to put down the controllers. This is this one's cooked. You know what? 15 seconds remaining. Even if you scored off the kickoff every single time, you're still probably not good enough to get the 5 that you need.
Oh, one more. Oh, I couldn't squeeze it in. But you know what? I was saying I think this might go to Game 7.
It is.
And I've been wanting the Game 7. What better way to, end this tournament by our grand finals going to Game 7? The only way to make this better is if it ends in OT. So let's see if we can see that happen. But Spate, they got to step something up. The scoreboard doesn't look too bad. They got 6 shots. But, then you look over at Lotus and they got 11.
Yeah, and that's the real difference here. It's not that technically Spate played poorly. Lotus just came out to play. As you put it, 4 goals in 40 seconds. That's not really easy to deal with.
Yeah, I think Spate has a timeout, but I don't think they're opting for one unless some new information here. They're juggling the lobby, waiting for everybody to get back in. I think we get a card change here out of Bubs. Never mind, he's just joined the lobby again. But yeah, here we go. Game 7. No better way to end this one. Let's see who can come out on top. Lotus, I think, having a bit more momentum going into this Spate, having to jump back on the horse. And let's see how this one kicks off.
Oh, good aggression early. Not able to slot it away, though. Bubs, phenomenal carry into the crease, but just no one to lay it off to and no way to keep on weaving by.
That was very awkward for Pigeon, but somehow it made it work. I just had to point that out. He's just reversing, and I'm like, I haven't really seen that in a minute, but you know, still 0-0. Holding on to this one.
And Molly, good push to the middle. Cherberry is not in position to be able to handle that one. But Thieves, the chip from the top left of the box. They're able to get it just up and over the defender. Pigeon not ready for it in time. Skims right over his hood, and that'll give the early lead to Spate. That could be all they need.
And you know, I said didn't take the timeout, but maybe that minute is all they needed as a great start here in Game 7. Barry's going to carry this one to the side. Finds a second touch. Phoebe's now on it. Up over 1. J-Berry's looking for another demo, but got a beautiful beat there. It might be open. No, Mally gets in time for that save.
Little knock away from Bubs. Tries to put it on. They're actually going to be able to get it. Anyone able to reverse into it? No, Bubs can't get the flick back. Be able to hit it on, and Mally pushes this one to the middle. Phoebes taps it on once again, but still nothing really gained from that. Well, not used too well, as Phoebes will control in the midfield, and we'll once again see this game slow down just for a little as they scramble for position, bounce it around, and just see if they can lock anything out. See if they can find a man out of position. But so far, it's pretty bog standard.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, Bubs is way up early for that ball. I think Jibber was looking for Phoebes downfield, but you know, the pre-jumps here working out for Bubs, and up over 1, J-Berry will find the clear. But Gad looking to put it right back. The shot comes through, but once again, Phoebes, the man with the saves, gonna put that one away. And Pigeon finding a second touch, but still nothing too dangerous here.
Stuck here in this right corner. The offensive control from Lotus Gaming looking a lot better. Bubs can't play on for it. Phoebes looking for any sort of touch, not given. As Pigeon, I think, would have missed that because of the lack of touch.
Yeah, the fake almost worked out. But, you know, I guess if you're Lotus Gaming, you're happy it didn't. Still only down by 1. We're nearing that halfway point. Spate have done a good job of holding on to the defense and maybe looking for another shot, but no. Gad will get the clear downfield, and now it's a 2v1 going back the other way into the midfield. Pigeon's going to slot it in and tie this one up.
Great stuff there. Able to take it deep into the corner, and look at the control that Gad has. Just a nice little lay towards the middle. Pigeon barely able to beat their man in Phoebes, who's been electric all day, but just not good enough in that one moment. It's a tough spot. They just weren't up for it.
Yeah, and you know, Gad, like we said, might not have the scoring, but he has the passes. He's been the man setting up these guys, allowing them to get these goals. And now Bubs maybe looking to do something himself off the backboard. Jerberry will find the clear. But Gad up again, trying to force one through. Has another chance here, but just gets removed. Another demo. Pigeon's up. He has a flip reset. He's over 1, looking to air dribble it on through, but Mally with the save.
Tough stuff. Still keeping it out. Phoebes gonna be able to fight this one in the air, trying to just dribble it out a little bit, but whoa, Pigeon dunks it for himself, tries to lay it off the back, might be able to get someone in the middle. Bubs can't send it down. Pigeon will try for the secondary, but oh, it might just be a setup for a pass here.
Pigeon, I think, he's feeling himself right now, and Gad's gonna fire that one in the back of the net. I would just say this last sequence of events here, Bubs challenges initially as third man, super ego challenge. Like, if he gets beat, I'm pretty sure Spate score. He goes up super early, gets the dunk, then Pigeon flip reset off the backboard to set up Gad to put it away. You know, he's the sweeper, he's the janitor cleaning up this, you know, mess that's going in front of the net. And another shot, but it's just too high. Mally for this shot in, it's off.
Oh no! How do you skew that one wide? You had so much net to hit, and you just can't find a single piece of it. can't be having that happen. Gad gonna try and put one on. There's 2 blue defenders able to get in on this one. Spate will kind of clear the ball, but it's knocked right back in and swiftly back out. Hold on, does Jerberry got that? No! Quick save from Gad to be able to keep this one as a 1-goal lead. And with only 1 minute remaining, Phoebes just puts it around. Oh, it's off the bar!
That could have been the nail in the coffin.
It should have
Gad
been.
had the open net, and he once again hit crossbar, and maybe another chance here for Spate. It's a bit of an awkward ball. The bump comes through. Pigeon and Bubs both commit. They pop it up high. Jerberry's gonna float this one. Gad just trying to get this ball cleared out. Mally back into the corner. 35 seconds left on the clock. It's do or die here for Spate. Can they put it away? Jerberry back over to Phoebes into the midfield, but the touch to the sidewall clears it out.
Jerberry might have something here. Whoa, Pigeon! Dangerous touch. It's going to be put back on net. Mally's got it. We're tied at 2 apiece with only 20 seconds remaining. We're looking at overtime for Game 7.
Yeah, all those 2s on the scoreboard just look pretty, but yeah, they sneak it in the last second. The pressure here from Spate might be enough. Are we getting the Game 7 overtime we were promised? How can this be any better, Gad? Off the kickoff. Now maybe a chance, but Bubsy's up super early. The pre-jump of a century once again. Pigeon to the corner. He can't find the touch. Gad to put it away. No, it's saved off the backboard. Final few seconds here. Can Spate hold on?
Oh, wait, it's put on. They just let it turf? Do they just let it drop? They put it dangerous spot. It's still floating. Oh my goodness, what an awful choice, I gotta say, from the defensive Lotus Gaming there. They almost cost themselves, but we'll see overtime.
Oh yeah, Game 7 OT. This is it. I will say I haven't seen a long OT today. You know, maybe this will be the first. Oh, and the shot coming through will be stopped.
Okay,
right
we're
now,
still hanging in.
I think I might be more nervous than the players right now, but both these teams, one small mistake could cost them everything. A beautiful pass out. Bubs will put it away. Lotus Gaming win the championship.
That is gonna do it. Just 26 seconds into overtime. Pigeon barely able to get themselves out of the way as they set up Bubs. A brilliant strike to be able to put it away. It is over right then and there. The stats don't matter of any of the previous games. It doesn't matter that Lotus won 4-0 in Game 4. It doesn't matter that Spate was able to take Games 2, 3, and 5, because all that matters is Game 7 is held by Lotus Gaming, and that means that they will win the SCS Championship Grand Finals by a just thin margin of 3-2.
Yeah, like I was saying, you know, we all want to be here for a Game 7 overtime, and that is what we got. You know, nothing less than what we deserve. And you know, I was saying, you know, maybe this will be an outlier, short overtime, but you know, once again, a short overtime, quick goal. Just a lot of goals this series, and what a long one, and what a beauty.
That was unreal from the side of Lotus Game. Just when you think that they're starting to fall apart by dropping Games 2 and 3 and looking like they're in a dire situation, dropping Game 5 to be down 3-2, they win the next 2. They win the 6th one handily, don't get me wrong. But that 7th one, being able to barely pull it through and just hanging on for the victory, it is a stunning performance from them. I am thrilled to be able to have been a part of this.
Yeah, and I think we got the whole team here joining us for the interview, so I just want to start off by saying congratulations, guys, and what a show you guys just put on for everybody.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And you know, I was saying throughout the series, it was a bit of the kind of Bubs taking on a Phoebes kind of show. But you know, in the end, Pigeon, I don't know, you were feeling yourself or something. I just saw a beautiful like mechanical play after another, putting goals in. You wanted to get back on that scoreboard. And oh my goodness, just from all three of you, I think the biggest difference is you guys stepped up in the end when you needed it most. And you know, individually you guys came together, and then you guys also came together as a team. But Bubs, I want to say, you know, you are probably the most ballsy guy I've seen as third man. You just pre-jumped from midfield and you dunked them to like get you guys that goal back. That was, you know, the do or die moment, I think, in Game 7. You know, just fearless.
I think his brother is talking to him. That's why he's muted. His brother was talking to him, like watching the series the whole time. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, no, Bubs is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw pre-jump after pre-jump, but they work every time, and you just flip reset, and you guys joined in, and it was a great series. I guess one question for you guys: were you guys nervous at all during this best of 7 as it went the whole distance?
100%. Yeah, no, we were, the nerves definitely got to us a little bit. I know we were kind of like beating ourselves in a sense. I felt like Spate, they were playing really good, but in a couple of those games we were kind of just like making individual mistakes, all 3 of us. But we got it sorted out, and we iced up in the end. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, this is like a really close series. I think what was it, 3 OTs, and then you guys took a game pretty handily. They took one right back, but I think the momentum maybe coming in from Game 6 really helped. I know. What did you guys talk about during that timeout you took? Because obviously it helped you guys out.
We kind of just said like we need to get back into playing our game. I think I can't remember what game it was, but we kind of obliterated them, and so we were like feeling really confident. I think it was Game 6, right?
Yeah, Game 6. You guys got the Brazil and then ruined it, or they ruined it. So
Yeah. So they were just we were just playing our game, and we felt really good from that Game 6. We took that timeout, talked it over a little bit, sorted out our issues, and then kind of just went off, and that momentum helped us. And we were just like always supporting each other, telling each other we got it, keeping the mental high, keeping the energy, and yeah, we pulled it off.
Yeah, you guys, honestly, I think Game 7, you guys looked like peak form right there. Everyone was just so confident in your challenges. So, Rocket League, super mental game and very momentum-based game. And I'm glad you guys took advantage of that and, show us a beautiful series here. Gamble, any other questions for the guys here?
I mean, I guess there's just always the classic one of just what does it mean to win this tournament? Is this your first thing that you've ever won that's big? Is this your second, right? How does this stack up for you? What are the emotions going through your head of winning the SCS Championship?
Yeah, we definitely, so we're a newer team, but I know for all of us, individually, we've never won something this big.
Sure.
So it's huge for us, and we showed our consistency throughout the whole season. So, yeah, we were putting in a lot of work for it. So yeah, it paid off, and couldn't be happier to win it with these guys.
You guys gonna try again next year, or are you going somewhere else?
Of course, and the rank cap will actually be off of it because the rank cap for this tournament is B+, but that will be completely off. So the comp will definitely get tougher, and I'm excited for the fight.
There we go.
Yeah. I think no better way to put that. That was quite well spoken, and just congratulations once again, guys. You should be happy. Go celebrate. Don't want to keep you guys too long. And any final parting words from you guys for all the lovely viewers and all your fans watching?
Yeah, just appreciate my family watching. I know they're watching, so yeah,
That's nice.
Thank y'all so much.
There we go.
Thank
sorry
you guys,
for trolling
and
half of the series. I mean, that was probably the worst I've ever played, but all good. We won.
Very nice, beautiful parting words here from Bubs. I would just like to comment again on your crazy pre-jump challenges. They're quite interesting to watch, but they worked out.
Great stuff. Phenomenal stuff through and through. Anyways, I guess, does that wrap it up? Is there anything that anyone wants to say?
No, just appreciate you guys and all the production. You guys, thank you so much for coming out and doing this for me. So crazy ending, and yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. It was a pleasure. I think I witnessed probably one of the greatest series in a while. So I should be proud of that. And I guess with that, I have nothing else to say. But the gamble's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for everyone joining in the chat. It's been a beautiful few games here tonight, and yeah, congratulations once again for Lotus Gaming for getting the dub.
There we go. Well, I guess that'll end it. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. It's been a fun time being here, but I guess on behalf of the SCS group, the production team and everyone, not much else to say. It's been a pleasure being here. We'll catch you in the next one, whenever the next one happens to be. You have a good night.
We were playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aimed to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never
you. I'll lie to you to find the truth that you hold back. So stay with me. You know that I'll follow. I can't breathe. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms. We'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. We'll fall apart, I know that we're a mess. And I know that you try your best. And you're calling me to over dramatically talk to me. And it's so funny, you're all I wanted. And I can't talk, want you out of my life. So say none. I'll wait for days if you ain't one. I'll say none. So stay with me. You know that I'll follow. I can't breathe. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms. We'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart.